Hello. Oh, hold on. What the? Better? Yeah, there we go. Hello, and welcome to our very latest episode of Morning Quest with Doodle and CMoney.
Yes.
Right on time, exactly
a bit early.
at the moment that we said
a bit
we would
early
go
today.
live. So I'm very proud. No delay at all.
No, not today.
Shout out to us for crushing it.
Right?
I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday, beautiful people. Thank you so much for rocking out with us today. Nice and early. Rise and shine, baby.
Rise and shine.
Let's
and
get
on time. You know what I'm saying? Rise and shine and on time.
I'm always there when you call, and I'm always on time.
I gave you my all. So,
baby,
be mine. Is that what we're talking about?
I mean, listen.
These youngins in these streets
they don't know
what
they don't know about that.
Oh my god. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for rocking out.
Thank you, you guys.
Sunday morning. It feels good. It feels right. You know, seeing all the homies live in the building. What's up, guys? You guys are the shit. Guys, we have some fun stuff to talk about. We didn't get to a couple things that we wanted to, so now we're gonna. It just blows my mind the idea that PlayStation first party studio says, nah, you made a Pro? I'm good. We're gonna collectively say no here. But thanks for the offer. Like, that's wild to me. So we're definitely gonna talk about that. Then that Oblivion remake, yes, it's coming sooner than we thought. Are we excited? We'll find out. That's the truth. And then that rumored God of War trilogy seems like it was canceled.
No. Oh gosh, no. What?
I don't know.
No, PlayStation doesn't. They don't cancel games.
I mean, I know
don't hit me with that
BS
money.
It's out of character.
It's out of character.
For sure.
Doesn't seem like something they would do. I would say, let's sleep on it and see how we feel tomorrow about that, because I just don't see Hiroki taking something back or not delivering or canceling games. That would be crazy.
It would be pretty wild.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think anybody would see that coming.
No. Unexpected.
Super unexpected. But yeah, this is the world that we live in with them right now. So, kind of have to
giddy up.
We'll talk about it. We'll see what's up. That being said, guys, again, you know what the fuck it is, man. It's Morning Quest. It is. It's Sunday morning. You know what that means. We're gonna shout out all of our homies who support us over on Patreon and on our YouTube memberships, at least the ones that we can fit, because there's so many spaces that you could put on here.
Thank you, guys.
So first things first,
let's get it.
Shout out our supporters over on Patreon. I got the Zach McCoy and Adidas 20, and then our YouTube squad members. You got the homie Smitty Smith, Avenge Ninja, Zach McCoy, J Mac, Crimson X25, Bounty, 5.0 Trade Gaming, Rainbow, Hargi Shani, Demo Flow Gaming, Lord Star Killer, SSX01,
damn,
Machine XP, Game Shark, Niturnal, Boss Red. I don't know why I felt like saying Twinkle Twinkle when I said Game Shark, but I just kept it moving. It said Twinkle Twinkle in my head. MCell 101, Razor Ultron, Raider Blade, E-Ranks, Philly Gangster, Be Nice, Space Shop, Music 72, Maurice Branch, Chaos Theory, AEC founder Mr. Click, MASH, Adidas 20, OG Gamester Mac, Lawrence Davenport, the Broke Boy Insider, User for Games, Juan Antonio Escudero de Leon. Oh, why so serious? Meet the Cheater, Scott Gamer Dude, Make It Simple, Sanchez MTZ Gaming, Ryu Art Gaming, T.I. Spencer Jr., B. Martin 001, We Need Kills, Quan the Terrible, Gummy, Rody Revenge, Iron Nation, Web Dave, Loki 478, EJ Jackson, No Sir, Alfred Alponte, Golden Souk, Ozzy Fan 80, Dan Lazaro, Luke Skywalker, Infinite Hero 79, G Myers, Storm Blessed, Eamon Burns, the Blue One, Hitting Field Goals Blunted, Jonas the Dad, Marcus Hobdy, Ghost Hunter 4755, Fossil 924, Kenneth J. Williams, RRJR 1017, PK Thunder Whoa, Fark You, Cage, El Vampiro Borracho, and Lauren. Shout out to all you homies for rocking with us.
Thank you guys so much.
Of course, we have our elite members. We got the homie Big Boy Mike, Dark Angelic, Pragmatic Eagle, and Coach Hooded Canuck. And we got our inner circle member, our boy Big Migs.
Big Miss.
Thank you guys so much for the support, man. We appreciate
you guys
and every one of y'all. But of course, you know what it is, man. Being live in the building with us right now. You're supporting us in such a major way, man. And we appreciate each and every one of y'all. That being
100%.
said, listen, you guys obviously can't be all equal, right? Because there's 3 that have ascended, you know, every show, 3 ascend to become the specials.
Yeah.
And God damn it, have they ascended.
Woo.
We have the motherfucking homie who said, fuck what you heard. I'm back at number 1.
Okay.
It's our homie. E-Ranks in the building.
He's not messing around, bro.
He's out here throwing
He's
elbows,
not messing around.
tripping people.
Yeah.
Drawing like cartoon holes that they fall down and run in front of him is beautiful. It's great. So yes, the homie E-Ranks in the building. First up, man. Thank you, my brother, for being here, man. Happy Sunday.
Listen, I'm just saying, like, second time this last week as well. He was number 1.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's not messing around.
The last show, he was number 1.
Man, E-Rank's killing it.
So, yes, sorry. Got a message. Okay. So that was number 1 in the building. Number 2 in the building, who sadly thought he might have been number 1.
Oh, that's always a heartbreaker.
That's a heartbreak. That's a heartbreak.
And funny.
When you write first and then you're not first, you know what I'm saying? But at least he put a question mark. It's the homie Coach Hoodie Canuck.
Fam Jam was good.
He then said,
let's go.
So he's accepted it, you know what I'm saying? But he's there.
Yeah.
He's there.
Yeah. He made it.
He did make it.
That's right.
For sure. And rounding out our top 3.
Who could it be?
Making a return to the top 3. That's right. It's our boy. Motherfucking Anthony Sanchez.
Anthony Sanchez
in the building.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, homie.
Gracias por estar aquí.
So I do see a little sass, a little butthurtness, I think, by the number 4 person.
See, these things happen.
Says, sorry, Coach, E-Ranks has no life. Wow.
Music
Shots
72.
Fired. Shots
fired. Indeed. Someone trying to take out number 1. Wow. Wow.
Just saying.
Seems like E-Ranks is doing something right. Just saying.
I mean,
get good, as Ryu would say.
I would say get good.
Get good,
is the answer, because I don't hear him saying I have no life when he makes it into the top 3. Seems like he's always trying to get there. He just can't make it lately. Music. What is happening?
Woo.
Sadness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's okay.
Damn.
You got this, bro.
Coach says, I was not a part of this.
Oh, yo.
He's like,
said, hold on. You said, yeah, CMoney DMs him before he pushes it. Oh my God.
Wow. That's wild. That's wild.
Oh my God. That's funny. Yo.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, wilding.
Oh man. I do see the homie, our brother Dark Angelic in the building, man. Thank you for being here, bro. Jesse B. What's up, man?
Jesse.
For rocking,
Happy Sunday, baby.
I see Jacob Novak in the building, man. Says, hey, CMoney, Doodle in chat. Hope you two are well. Hope your daughter is doing okay. Thank you, sir. Says nothing fun about being at the hospital overnight. By the way, my 25th birthday was 3 days ago. Well, happy belated birthday, sir. Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday. Happy 25th birthday. Wow, to be 25.
That's 25.
That's see, I wouldn't go back, but youth. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so excited.
Oh, wow. Yes.
One day I'll get to that age. I don't know what that feels.
That's a better take. That's a better take.
That's okay.
I just had my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
And it was popping.
It was
popping.
I mean, I don't know how many times we're allowed to do the same age, over and over again, but I feel like we got some time still. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
It's okay.
I feel like you can be 21 for like 21 years. No,
listen, if
22,
if I
23
got rid of my grades, okay, you wouldn't question it. You'd be like, oh man, this guy's definitely in his late teens.
17.
Oh shit. Oh, my homie Music 72, man. Member for 5 months. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Appreciate you, homie. Says Xbox for life. Xbox, absolutely.
Let's go.
Bro. That's the fuck we're talking about.
Yes. And thank you for being a member for 5 months.
Music 72 says those are some rough early years. God damn.
Wow.
Hey, we don't all live a life of lavish out there, okay? Some of us struggle in our teens. God damn it.
Coming from someone who wants to be as fast as E ranks.
But not quite. Damn, that's cold. The homie Dark Angelic, my brother. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you for that $5 super chat. Says, please consider becoming a channel member for as little as $5 so that CMoney can afford an alarm clock. Oh, damn. I agree. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get there one day. Be able to afford the alarm clock. Damn phone doesn't come with
They don't have
anymore.
Alarm clocks anymore.
So yes, thank you, Dark Angelic.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
And of course, our boy Ryar Gaming.
$2
super chat, man. Appreciate you. Says CMoney is more late than PlayStation paychecks to its employees. God damn.
Wow.
Doodle.
Wow. What's up, Ryar? Listen. Wow. They're waiting. That's a good one. They're waiting for that check.
That's wild. I mean, PlayStation's definitely. I mean, we saw what they did to Bungie, like on Christmas or some shit, like right before. Damn. They're like, hey guys, don't come in. You're fired. Like, what the fuck? It's Christmas time. How you gonna fire people on Christmas? Yeah, but we don't gonna pay you that bonus. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. But that's what it is.
No more health insurance for you. That was wild. Sneaky.
So user for games, I see you, homie.
What's up?
Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for being here. By the way, I'm hearing a lot of speculation about canceled.
Oh,
how many games you get? I'm about to call you all out. Every single one of you who talk about it. How many games has PlayStation canceled that were never officially revealed that we've talked about?
Yep.
Get out of here.
Many that we never heard of.
Bullshit. Lies. We talked about so many. Fuck out of here, you clowns. I see you. Your nonsense. The nonsensicalness. God damn it. Hold on. Golden Suki in the building. What's up, my dude? Thank you for being here. There's a belly. What is going on?
Hey, what's up, love?
Appreciate you. Hold on. What happened? ¿Qué pasó?
None.
Lies.
None.
The homie Smitty Smith in the building.
Name them.
I ain't got time for that.
Wow, that PlayStation has canceled?
Bro,
I mean, come on. Am I hearing poniness in the chat?
Dude, there was Twisted Metal was never revealed. But that got canceled. I guess we shouldn't have talked about it. Fucking clowns.
I mean, Spider-Man multiplayer was never announced, was it?
No, but it got
Exactly.
canceled.
But it got canceled. God of War
no.
multiplayer also wasn't announced, right?
Who?
God of War.
Oh,
the multiplayer.
Yeah. God of War.
That,
Yeah, it wasn't announced.
That wasn't announced, right?
Oh, interesting. Music,
Yeah.
I guess.
Should I
What's the rebuttal?
Should I keep going?
Fuck out of here.
The clownness.
You know you can't come at Doodle.
Mm-mm.
Fucking slap you up.
What games, CMoney?
Name them, CMoney. Name them. Oh shit!
Oh my god,
that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Dragon Warrior in the building.
Yo,
what's up, man?
What's good, love?
Cheese is nasty. This is what I'm talking about. First,
let's go.
I get it. It makes sense to me now. Yeah, cheese is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
You were first. Absolutely. You're definitely before music. You know what I'm saying? That's
I mean, everybody was.
I think so.
Mm.
Is he even here? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
If I see his name. The homie, motherfucking big boy Mike in the building.
Good.
What is
oh my goodness. Wait, hold up. I know he's been in Fortnite. So Crocs? Did you see them Crocs?
I did buy some Crocs.
CMoney, no, you didn't.
Yeah. The dope gray ones. And even mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Batman running around with some Crocs.
Yeah, the pink ones are kind of cool.
Just saying.
Damn it. You beat me to it.
That's the truth.
Bro, were you running around in Crocs in Fortnite?
I believe most people are now. I think it's just the way it works. I see the homie Spartan 27 in the build. General Spartan. Spartan and I did.
General Spartan.
General Spartan 27.
How we doing?
Says PlayStation has no damn first party games. Lord have mercy, their gas tank is below E, while Xbox has their gas tank constantly above full.
They got that Flintstones car.
Yo, they do have that Flintstone shit. Tony's out here pedaling to Phil's house. Phil, come on, man. You got that drip? I need a little. Please. Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
I see Brothers Grimm. Oh, shit. Baby, keep
Brothers
talking.
Grimm, what's up?
Look, I'll go find that where I marked it and keep talking.
Okay. Oh. Guys, what a freaking setup. What? Ace, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Someone let me know. Oh, let's go. What a setup. That's wild. Listen, this is crazy because I scrolled up to see where he was and I freaking, like, I couldn't see anything. I looked down and I see free Doodle and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That is crazy. I feel like that was a setup. He muted the mics. Damn, free Doodle indeed. That's insane. Anyways, so bro, you got the Crocs. I've been talking to myself this whole freaking time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, CMoney something else. Sabotage. That's right. Be nice. Thank you. Sabotage. Damn. Anyways, I don't even know where I was. You guys know I could talk. So I was just going. Damn. That's crazy. Anyways, the last thing we were talking about was we're talking about the Crocs in Fortnite. And Bro said, yes, he's running around with freaking Crocs in Fortnite. I had mentioned how it's crazy. The shoe game kind of just picked up. I think they were like testing it out. They had the Nikes. They still have them in. They made some slippers. And I feel like they were like, this is picking up. CMoney alone was supporting their shoe game. So, and I can only imagine how many bro got, but, it's wild. I'm going to have to go get some Crocs. I think I'm going to get the pink ones. Anyways, let me see if I can find where we were. I think it was, Brothers Grimm was good. Kenneth J. Williams. What's up, baby? Thank you for rocking out with us. Let's see. Damn, I was talking to myself. That's wild. Paradigm shift. Good morning, love. Happy Sunday. Verg in the building. What is up? And thank you guys for letting me know that I was muted. I wonder for like a second, and I was like, I wonder if he muted the mic because it will automatically, like he mixed them and it automatically mute my mic. And I was like, nah, he wouldn't. I can't wait for him to get back. We gotta give him the smoke. Mr. Kima, what is going on? Thank you for being here, baby. Happy Sunday and good morning to you. Space Shot in the building. He is wondering. He says, PlayStation Studio Development planning a meeting, right? So let's see. PlayStation players are too busy playing COD and Forza. So should we concentrate on standard GPU features or one-off pisser? Listen, so I think Forza on PlayStation comes out at the end of April, right? I think it's April 28th. I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. But I wonder how those pre-orders are looking because they were so freaking hyped up for this game, rightfully so. I don't think they understand the damage that this is going to do to PlayStation. So they're just blindly just going in gassing up these games, right? I don't blame them. They haven't had much, but they don't even realize that their hype is only for Xbox games. And that's what they're looking forward to. And that's what they're playing. So it's crazy that this is where their money is going. And they just continue to celebrate that. The freaking pisser is an embarrassment. I don't even, and it's funny because they've kind of been more forward about the fact that, you know, these developers are not using the pisser. And I feel like it all had to do with Xbox games. The fact that Forza, the big selling point that they put out there, the big selling point for the developers, it was pisser, PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced. They lost it, right? And the fact that the Pissers not delivering, as we knew right from the get-go, right? We knew it right from the start that this wasn't going to be a big deal. It's just crazy that it's kind of coming back to slap them in the face. Do we think that, considering the fact that they get so hyped up about the box, and how many boxes they have out there, do we think that the fact that we weren't getting a mid-gen refresh felt like a win to them, that they were going to get the PlayStation 5 Pro, and so they just ran with it, and kind of just highlighting and kind of just making up their own story about the 4090 and everything else, that it was going to be able to offer. And now they're in a situation where it has to be shut down in order for them to get these games because it's not working. And again, we're talking about tech that supposedly was so difficult to develop, right? That cannot be used and is being abandoned. Just like the PlayStation 2 VR, it's just they keep that handheld, the Portal, that's what they call it. They couldn't. It's kind. That's a fail right there. It seems like they continue to abandon things, not just games, right? These cancel games are abandoned games that they don't have faith in. The funny thing is that some of those games could have picked up and could have worked, and maybe instead of focusing on Concord, these games could have made an impact, and possibly they wouldn't be in the situation that they're in right now. I think a multiplayer Spider-Man would have been dope. I think that would have gotten players' attention. Obviously, Gummy Bear was just that. It was in the code name, right? That wasn't going to be a damn thing. We saw that picture. Concord wasn't it either. I feel like had they picked a different direction, and not gone all in with Concord, this could have played out differently. But yeah, they're not shy. They just keep investing in things that then they have to kill and stop and cancel. And it's not just the hardware that they're having issues with, it's also the software. This is messy, man. We were talking on Friday about Ubisoft and kind of like how they're in the same situation. It just kind of feels like the same conversation as PlayStation. You feel like they're almost, if anyone scoops up the IP, right? And they pick up some of the IP, then what? How do they move forward? And it seems like they're in that PlayStation effect. They kind of went all in one direction and put all their eggs in one basket. That basket had a hole in it and it's all crumbling down. And now they're in a place where even if you put a Band-Aid on the situation and you do get some help, how much is that help going to do, and how long can it sustain? In order, like it's a lose-lose situation. They have to like pretty up, get out there and see if they get scooped up. They have to drop a lot of dead weight, a lot of fat, trim the fat, and kind of let some people go, in hopes that, you know, they can appeal. No one wants to pick up that problem, right? And I feel like a lot of the things that are happening as of lately, it's like they wait until they're desperate. Like, you know, obviously, in order to get to the point where you have to run out there and hope that you're in trouble, and you're hoping people will go ahead and scoop up some of your IP, or want to like collab, like have this some type of deal where they invest, right? Get some investors, and like, to get to that point, obviously other things were taking place prior to it. So why not make some moves before we get to desperate mode, before we get to a point where we just have to be forced into making moves that we don't want to make, right? Like getting rid of IP, and shit like that. I've been talking with about Ubisoft having remaking some of their older Assassin's Creed games until they can kind of like regroup and get some momentum and see if people are even interested in those older games, because they were good. They were good. Eastside Vandal in the building. What is up, love? Thank you for rocking out. Thank you for being here. Malcolm X Lax 3. What's good, love? How are we doing? Happy Sunday. Talos Reed, what's going on? Let's see. Be nice in the building. Thank you for being here. Dr. Vaca in the building. Let's see. What's up, Dr. Vaca? Listen, you always feel safer when there's a doctor in the building, but a Vaca doctor specifically, I feel like, you know, all problems are solved. On point for gamers, he says that factions didn't even have an official name. It's crazy. I feel like that's another one, and thank you for bringing up factions too. I feel like that was a turning point for PlayStation to kind of wait till last minute, and obviously now we understand why the game was canceled, right? We know the conversations that were had and kind of like what was put on the table. But I feel like factions too, they waited till last minute to go ahead and cancel it. 8 years in working on factions, and the developers were like, okay, it's right around the corner. We're about to play some factions. It would have done well, right? Obviously, they released factions prior, and now they were working on factions 2 that was supposed to come out last minute. They went ahead and canceled it and kind of pulled the rug from under these developers. I feel like that was a moment where it kind of, even though we saw some of the reactions, we saw how affected they were by it, but then they kind of like regrouped and went into pony mode. And I feel like even though they didn't want to show it, it did fracture a lot of trust between PlayStation and the ponies when they went ahead and canceled factions too. But we found out that, the option on the table was either to support factions 2 or to go ahead and work on Intergalactic. It was one or the other, and obviously they chose to go with Intergalactic, which now seeing how people are feeling about it and kind of like the response from the public, it's seeing how they're canceling games left and right. I'm not sure that we're going to go ahead and see Intergalactic out. We'll see if it makes it out. I don't know. It was really early what we got to see. We saw just a bit, and I'm not sure that we're gonna go ahead and see that game unless they make some changes to it and have more of a balance of what people are asking for and what people want. The issues that people may be having with it. And maybe they'll find a middle ground between that and their vision of the game. But people have spoken, man. They are not happy with Intergalactic and what they've seen of it. So I feel like maybe had factions 2 just release and they've supported that game, maybe that would have been the route to take instead of, wanting to go ahead and move on with their next story. Obviously, we know that they're not working on The Last of Us 3, right? They made that clear. So he talked about retiring and being with his kid, and maybe this was the last game that he wanted to go ahead and put out there. I don't blame him, but how do you spend 8 years working on Factions 2 and then not release it? Right? How do you go ahead and then they were out there saying, we love the game, we're still playing it. And it's like, well, you chose to kind of work on it, and then like the option was on the table. You chose to walk away. You chose to not put the game out. Maybe the answer was to just go ahead. Yes, let's support this game. Let's get that out there. And maybe with whatever it brought in, Hiroki would have said, all right, well, we'll go ahead and support you with Intergalactic. I don't know. But I feel like that was the route that they should have taken. And I wonder how you guys feel, because we were talking about Ubisoft and how they've kind of listened to the public. Assassin's Creed used to release once a year, and they said, "Oh, that's too many games, too many Assassin's Creed back to back. Give it some breathing room." And then they went ahead and listened to that. And there were a lot of things that were put out there, a lot of opinions that they kind of went and listened to that were a big part of maybe the reason where they are right now, right? That kind of affected where the position that they were in, and had an effect to where they are right now and how relevant their games are. So, man, it's funny because a lot of times the people that make the most noise, right, are not going to support these games regardless. Regardless of what you do, whether you listen to them or not. So I don't know if it's a lose-lose situation, or if it's best to just stick to their what they had in mind, their vision, and just put that out there, right? Instead of compromising and still not be able to go ahead and have the reaction that you were looking for and the support from the consumers out there. So it's tricky. It's tricky. Jonas the Dad, what is going on? He says, morning from the West Coast. What is up, love? Thank you for being here with us today. Music says road trip. Listen, by the way, I don't know if you're talking about the movie. I'm sure that that's not what you're talking about. But Road Trip, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's such a freaking good movie. That shit was hilarious. I haven't watched it in a bit, but I used to watch that movie all the time. It was freaking funny as hell. Let's see. What's up, Scott Free? What's going on? AP, what's good? Truth has arrived, AP says. Let's go. That's the energy for a Sunday morning. Let's go. I don't know if I switch over, if it will bring me. Dreezy, what's good? He says, can't hear you. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. Free Doodle. That's right. Trying to hold me down. Edward in the building. What is going on, Edward? Thank you for being here. Edward says that in many ways, Sony having no first party, it's not a problem. They are still selling consoles, still making profits on games, but not the profit that they would want to make. This is what I would say, Edward. This is what I would say. This is a problem when, in many ways, Sony having no first party games is not a problem. It's a problem when you chose that box for their exclusives, right? So if you're saying, I love their first parties, I love their exclusives, this is where I'm investing, this is where I'm heading because of the games that they deliver, then it's an issue, right? So the fact that they are not going ahead and have that focused, right, into that priority at all, it's a problem. It's a problem if that's the reason why you buy their box. But we've realized, and I think that's something that really affected them, seeing in coming out of the the PlayStation 4 vibe, to go ahead and kind of feel like, okay, we got it like that. These people are going to show up for our games, and kind of see their sales kind of decline as they continue to deliver these first party games. I think that was a rude awakening for them, to realize that most people that buy your box want to play Call of Duty or Minecraft or Fortnite, like these free to play games. That has to be difficult When you're trying to deliver and you're trying to spend a lot of money on these games. But the people, the real ponies out there, the people that go ahead and buy the PlayStation for those first party games, that's the issue, right? Where are your first party games? Where's the reason, right? I invested and I chose your box. If you're obsessed with the controller, if you're obsessed with the box and you don't care about anything else, and that's just your preferred platform for, just again, it's not the better controller, but maybe some people think that it is. But if that's why you bought the box and that's what you feel, then great, right? Then go ahead and that's why you have it. But if you bought it for the games, for those first party games, you have a problem. The fact that they are still making money, yes, when Xbox puts their games on their platform, they're still making money. They're not making 70%, but they're making 30%. It was very apparent to me when they went ahead and they had their show. And to hear, right, Xbox had their January Direct, and to kind of see the reaction from the developers, how excited they got. The PlayStation players were really pumped about the Xbox games that were going on their platform. So when they had their show, I thought it was an opportunity to go ahead, since they don't have many games, right? To go ahead and highlight some of the games that the PlayStation players are really pumped about. The ones that they've wish listed, right, from Xbox, and that they already know are going to do well on their platform. They didn't. They chose not to go ahead and highlight any Xbox games that were coming to their platform. And it became very, very, very apparent. Like, they're not, and I've said this before, and then it was like, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They're not excited about these games going on their platform. They're not, because this is changing things for them. When you have Xbox, right, and they're going ahead, and they're putting games on your platform, as many games as Phil is putting on their platform, and you're barely delivering games, what do you think is going to happen, right? You already had an issue with the fact that they were going to Xbox owns Call of Duty. And, you try to stop that deal from happening. You know where that 70% is going to go. You know how much these developers enjoy Call of Duty. And so you know where that 70% is going to go, and you're supporting the competition. That was a big problem, right? So when you now have an insane amount of games on your platform from Xbox, and you're supporting them, and now you have boxes in countries that Xbox may not be in, and you're making their platform and their games known. I mean, I feel like that may be a problem that Hiroki doesn't want to be a part of. It's the fact that they're being used for marketing. Like, you understand what's happening? Xbox is using PlayStation for marketing. They are reaching players that wouldn't know that these games exist, that wouldn't know if they would enjoy an Xbox game. And I mean, that's a big W for us. Kind of like, let me use you to let everyone know that I'm here. Thank you, Edward, for that comment. That one guy, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Says, I can hear you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Says, Sony's hurting bad. I knew it was bad, but not like that. Yeah, I mean, the moment they came out here, and again, we're talking gaming. When it comes to anime, they're like, they're all in. And it's crazy because they came out here and they talked about the graphic novel that they were going to make, and it's like, okay, all right, so now we're making graphic novels, but where are the games? And they're making figurines, and it's like, okay, but where are the games? They're trying to buy Paramount, okay, but where are the games? They're going on concert, like they're having a tour with having concerts. Okay, music, got it. Where are the games? We're investing in freaking a car, right? They're making a car. Okay, where are the games? The games are being canceled. We're investing in anime. Okay, where are your games? They have a whole freaking show and they talk about everything Sony except for gaming. In the beginning, they put together this, a little clip, and it kind of featured all their games before the show started, and then there was no conversation about the games, right? And it's like, for a company that has, a box out there, obviously they've given up on the PlayStation VR. They have a handheld. They just came out with a PlayStation 5 Pro. The question that the ponies are not putting out there, and it's funny because they talk so freaking much, it's, where are my games? You expect me to buy this box, but you're not supporting the box or giving me a reason to go ahead and show up for this box with the games. It's kind of weird. So the fact that they keep kind of running from it, from the conversation, and all you hear about when it comes to games is cancel, cancel, cancel. I think that's an issue. It would be for me, right? If I was knees deep, and if I wasn't on Xbox, right, I will have a freaking issue with that. It's hard for me to understand, especially if you only have a PlayStation, why you're okay with that, right? Why you're okay with that. And the only reason why you would be okay with that is if you don't like their games as much as you claim, or their box as much as you claim, and you have Game Pass on the side, or you are not really playing anything that they make. I'm just saying. It doesn't add up. Cage is in the building. El vampiro borracho. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo estás? Good morning, love. Thank you for being here. Jay Rich. What's good, Jay? How are we doing today? Happy Sunday, baby. Let's see. Moonlight Ace. What's up, baby? Sunday. Yo, our boy in the building, Dan. What's up? Thank you so much for being here. Happy Sunday. Thank you for rocking out. And thank you so much for that $2 super chat. I broke up, he says, with a girl because she wears Crocs. Damn, I can see that. Yeah, you're an Aquarius for sure. We would do something like that. Yeah, I've never worn Crocs before. But a lot of people do. A lot of people find them comfortable, maybe, I would say. But yeah, Crocs are in Fortnite. Listen, man, I get it. Okay, I get it. I'm with you. I get it. Yeah. I get it, Dan. Sounds like something we would do. Dark Angelic says, please consider being a channel member for as little as $5 a month for #free Doodle. I'm free. But yes, consider being a member. That would be awesome. Thank you so much, Dark Angelic. That would be great. And thank you for rocking out with us, guys. Hit the like button if you can. Share the link. That will be fantastic and highly appreciated. Let's see. Snooki Jackson. I did it all for the Nookie. The what? The Nookie. Yo, what's up, baby? Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. Queen Witch. Let's go. Queen Witch says, please, no Crocs. No Crocs in Fortnite. In Fortnite, they have them. But yeah, I get it. No Crocs in real life. I think Vampiro is all for the Crocs. It's all for the Crocs. Listen, I love the fact that Fortnite continues to grow. I feel like it's its own freaking platform at this point. They offer so much. And this is their hustle, right? This is their way to go ahead and make their money. And it's funny because, you know, if you don't go ahead and you buy the cards, right? And you just upload, you run through those freaking V-Bucks really freaking fast. And it's just, they make it so easy for you to go ahead and just get more V-Bucks. But you can't knock the hustle. That's the way they're making their money. The fact that they're getting these deals to go ahead and have this on Fortnite, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, it's working for them, man. The music too, like they have the you play the drums in there, you sing the songs, like it's play the guitar, like it's dope. It's dope. You can't knock the hustle. It is what it is. It is what it is. Duke in the building. What is up, baby? Rise and shine. Good morning. Scott Gamer Dude. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for being here, love. Happy Sunday to you. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Brothers Grimm says a few are annoyed, a few of the PlayStation players are annoyed that they need to sign into Microsoft accounts to play Forza. It's funny because I laughed so freaking hard when I heard that they had to go ahead and sign into a Microsoft account. Listen, isn't that PlayStation's game? It's funny because they announced the game, the pre-orders were up, and then they kind of slapped them up with this. Yo, I was dying, you guys. I don't know if y'all remember how you felt when you heard that, but yo, I was bugging out. I was like, these damn gallopers. And this is PlayStation's game. This is what they do. They did it to the PC players, right? You got to log into your PlayStation account to go ahead and play these games, to have access for games that you already paid for, right? That was such an issue. It was such an issue, but yeah, they were big mad about this shit, and I was bugging out. I found it to be freaking hilarious that they had to go ahead and do that, because I've said it so many times. I'm like, y'all love Xbox games. The excitement was real. They couldn't wait. They went ahead, they pre-ordered this game like crazy. A 4-year-old game, you guys. It's new to them, but it's not to us. And they were looking at this like a huge win. And listen, good for you. If you don't have an Xbox or you don't have access to our games in any other way, right? And you just have a PlayStation, here you go. Enjoy, right? I understand the excitement. But have the excitement for the right reasons. If you're excited about the game itself, like, good, but like to feel like you want something, that's what takes it to like crazy land for me. It's like you can't just be happy about the game. You can't be happy that it's just coming to your platform and that you're getting something that, again, we've had for 4 years. And the premium edition is $100 4 years later. And they want to go ahead and act like this is a freaking W. that was crazy to me. But to each their own, right? CMoney, welcome back.
Sorry.
Welcome back. I say that with a heavy tone.
Why?
Do you want to take a guess?
No.
About what happened here?
No idea.
No?
No
clue.
No.
Okay.
What happened?
I was talking for about a good, what will you guys say? 2 minutes, 5 minutes, right? You said, go ahead and find this message. So I couldn't see the bottom of the chat, right? Like the latest ones. Is it coming back to you or no? Okay.
No.
And then I look down and I see #free Doodle. Right?
I didn't mute your mic.
You muted my mic.
I did not. Just mute. No.
You muted your mic.
I didn't mute any mic.
Which mutes my mic.
I did not mute the mic.
Yes,
all I did was this.
Nope.
Yep.
Okay. So the fact that they couldn't hear me, I had to get up and go and hit the unmute button on your monitor.
I 100% did not
back over here, right?
No.
Wow.
This is a setup.
The gaslighting is crazy.
I did not hit the button.
Oh, you did. Because I would have to go unmute it and then everybody could hear me just fine. But that's wild, see?
Well, now you're making me question what has happened.
Question? Motherfucker, you muted the mic. Point blank. Anyways.
I cannot confirm nor deny what took place. I thought I only muted my camera, not muted my camera. Shut off my camera.
No, love.
I muted it.
You muted everything.
But
I was sitting here like a clown talking to myself.
Listen, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what took place. I don't know what happened.
Lying. You out here like Pinocchio. We see it.
Listen,
you lying to us. Anyways, this was, I don't know if you remember this moment when you found out that they had to sign into a Microsoft account to.
Oh yeah, good.
I was dying. That shit was hilarious to me.
I'm not gaslighting Doodle.
He gaslighting me.
I didn't press it, bro.
See, happens all the time. He acts like he don't remember.
I just don't have the
shit that he does, and I don't have
confirm
you know what?
Okay, that's what I'm
really? Oh, all you have to do is look back at the video and hear me. Not hear me. What an asshole! I don't have the energy. It's good. Sure.
If it don't fit, gotta quit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, shit.
I'll catch you later.
Listen,
play the tape. Says be nice.
We need. This is the thing. It's simple. It's simple. If you were talking or I was talking, and then I turned off my camera. I know. I saw. Listen. If the camera if the footage shows that my camera turned off and that is the moment that you couldn't hear anybody anymore, then obviously I did it.
Well, no shit. Of course.
I'm just saying there's a chance that you muted yourself. I just
run, CMoney. Run, bitch, run. It's gonna turn it into a scary movie real quick. The funny thing is that I just brought it up. I'm not even giving you shit about it.
No, I'm just joking.
And you're acting crazy.
I'm just joking.
You're acting crazy.
This is all jokes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure. No, but this means, chat, that we're getting no apology for it.
I already said I'm sorry.
I wouldn't hear you, see.
I said if I muted the mic, I apologize.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound like what you previously said. You said
I just said it right now.
If they couldn't hear you, I must have muted the mic.
No, I said there was a chance before.
There was a chance.
But,
got it.
You know, if they're just saying at the end of the day, I apologize for doing such a thing.
Now show us your hairline, see?
My hairline is fine. Why are you trying to play me? You gotta go into some other thing.
Let me mute it for like 5 fucking minutes, dude, and I'm trying to play you. Focus.
I didn't do that. I'm saying like the length of time you were muted for. That was not on me.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I may have muted you.
Yes.
By mistake.
Okay, it seems like a setup because you said to go ahead and find your comment as you muted me. You guys see what I deal with all the time? That's wild. He crazy.
Oh my God.
But listen, okay. So wait. I gotta hear this. First of all, I couldn't move back and forth because normally it moves me out of my spot and it would have been crazy. But we were talking about the Crocs on Fortnite. And yes. And Big Boy Mike, obviously, you know our bro. He's
in it
he's been riding around in Crocs. And Dan sends us this super
Did you already
super
read
chat.
This,
yes, I did.
Okay.
I
broke up with a girl because she wears Crocs.
I get it though. I get it.
You get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
I get it.
You get it.
Yeah.
So there ain't no Crocs in this house.
Oh no, you guys wear Crocs. I don't wear Crocs.
So, but you get it.
I get it.
So every kid who
We've
wears
been
a Croc
for 20 years, bro.
I'm just saying.
I pick and choose, right? My battles.
Wow.
But I get it. I mean, I'm just saying the younger me or like the single me will be like, all right.
Listen, when you were younger, there was no such beast that I knew about at the time. Wherever the Crocs were, they weren't here. Okay.
Yes. Lucky you.
I went up back then.
If I ran into you and you rocking Crocs.
Listen, I don't rock Crocs just casually out in the streets.
No, you don't. You don't. That would be a problem.
They're like the new chancletas. You know what I'm saying? They're like chanclas. It's just easier to rock those. And if I need to go in the backyard or go do something.
Isn't it random how you sometimes are looking and you can't find them?
You be hiding my shit?
Or like
I literally got them all right now. That's right.
Or you'll only find one. And I'm like, just throw out the one you found.
This is sabotage.
You know?
Guys.
Just saying. Just saying.
All right. So
all right.
Just to be clear.
Let's focus.
Did you read all these?
No. Let's go. Because I didn't know if it would take me out of my spot.
Okay. So the angry therapist is where you are now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool.
It's not going to double dip. I'll be on the other side.
What's up, my dude? Thank you for being here, my brother. Thank you for that $2 super chat.
Thank you.
Says,
dope profile pic.
Blame Bungie for that game being canceled. Are you talking about God of War Trilogy? Or were you guys talking about?
We're talking about factions too.
Oh, factions. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. They were literally the reason.
Listen, but yes,
100%.
But it was on the table. It was on the table. Do you want to go ahead? We can either support factions too, or we can go ahead and work on Intergalactic. I feel like they could have said we worked on this for 20 years. Jesus. For 8 years. They're waiting for it. Why not go ahead and put the game out, especially if they were playing the game and talking about how great the game was? And maybe eventually they could have went ahead and gotten into Intergalactic. But I feel like they did everybody wrong with that. And it was a decision. Yes, Bungie, listen, they were looking to get scooped up. When I said it before, when Phil passed on Bungie, they should have known better. But PlayStation was like, nah, we're going to go ahead and scoop them up. This was a losing deal for all parties involved.
Agreed. Yeah, I think basically Naughty Dog probably the real answer is most likely Naughty Dog went ahead, heard from Bungie what it was going to take to run this game. And Sony was like, we're not giving you any more. Like, you're not going to make your studio bigger. You're not going to do any of that shit to run this game. So you got to make it work. And they probably said, all right, well, we want to work on this other game. We can't keep this game running, or we won't be able to do it. And that's it. That's most likely what it is. That was the reason. Or Bungie just was like, yo, this game is not going to hit.
I mean, they went ahead and they were almost like advisors in there. They were kind of just, dictating what was what. And they brought in more than just like, Bungie as a, studio to go ahead and make the games. Their opinion was like the guiding light for quite a bit. And that was a slap to the face for any other studios that they had in there. And then to go ahead and treat Concord like it was God's gift to the world, that was also a fail. The toxic positivity that was going on in there, it's really telling to what was going on. It's just a messy in all ways.
You gotta imagine that right now, after seeing what Bungie has become since they were giving out advice, they probably are not happy with that. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. We do have the homie Do UK now, the broke boy. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Thank you for being a member for 9 months, fam. Appreciate you, homie. Says now I've got the song "It's Tricky" stuck in my head. Which song is that?
You tell me, see.
How can I tell you? I have no idea. No clue.
It's tricky to know what you're talking about.
Is that a Flow Rider song?
Florida song? Is that a Florida song?
Florida song, broke boy? Let me know. We look at the answers. My boy Big Boy Mike in the building. So we had $2 super chat says,
thank you, love.
Have olives and mustard before the show? No. It's all good. I just had to take a work call.
CMoney's been a busy boy.
Busy boy indeed.
Better have my money.
Oh, the homie Dan Lazar with that $2 super chat. He says, because I wear Crocs.
He does. He does. Dan, he does. Damn it.
Listen, the real question is who bought these Crocs?
F you, bitch.
Just saying.
You're about to make it a thing. We about to have problems. You're about to see this play out.
I mean, who bought every pair of Crocs that are in this house? I'm just saying. I don't know.
I get.
I don't know the answer.
I deliver.
The homie Razor Ultron with that $2 super chat says, so CMoney equal Croc money? We demand answers now.
Yo!
Listen, I don't wear that shit outside like shoes.
Hashtag Croc money. I like it.
The only scenario that I'm wearing Crocs outside of this house is if I'm not leaving the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like I gotta drop somebody off, or I go and gonna go through a drive-through or some crazy shit like that, I'm good. Throw on the Crocs. I'm in the car. Golden. Am I going to walk around in the streets out there wearing Crocs? No.
Okay. All right.
Just saying.
Man.
I mean, you sound like you're denying it.
No. I mean, just saying.
All right. I'm just saying that I'm not doing that. So don't try to put it in there. Right? While you are gaming with that $2 super chat, appreciate your homie says, first beanies to hide hair. Now Crocs. What's next, CMoney?
I'm just saying, between the Crocs and the hairline.
What? There's nothing wrong with the hairline. Stop it.
I'm just playing.
Trying to put that false
I'm playing, baby. But listen, only about the beanie. You can rock the beanie. Beanies are cool.
Listen, I don't have like fucking rainbow Crocs or some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? They're nice, solid.
Can you imagine?
Dark gray. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the little buttons in there. Trying to fucking put pins in my shit. Start putting Xbox pins and shit in the Crocs. No thanks. Okay.
Be nice. That's wild. That's wild. Be nice says Crocs with no socks and hairy toes. Ugh. Yo, that's wild. That's wild. Hashtag Croc money. I feel like we can make that a thing.
I don't think that can be a thing.
I feel like that could be a thing.
It's definitely not a thing.
Right, you're onto something.
Jonas the Dad with that $2 super chat says Croc money has flour and kitty gibbets. Hashtag Croc money. God damn it. Look at what you started. Razor.
Listen, I didn't expose you. You exposed yourself.
There's nothing exposed. It's like wearing chanclas. Same thing in the house. God damn it.
We're Nike chanclas.
Big boy Mike.
Woo! Back. What's up, bro?
$2 super chat says it was Bungie's destiny.
It was.
Facts, yo.
It was.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
It was Bungie's destiny.
They did good. It was like a kamikaze.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just crashed into Sony, took them down, and took themselves out. Listen, the world was done with Bungie. Okay, we get it. The homie, the angry therapist, MD. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Thank you for that $5 chat. Appreciate you, homie. Says, I don't think The Last of Us 2 made their money back. Sony most likely looked at the books and was, no more funding for you. Naughty Dog is in trouble. Honestly,
no more funding for you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I co-sign that idea. I do.
We looked at the numbers and no more funding for you. Yo, that's wild.
Bungie
I love it.
Used to have the blank check. You know what I'm saying? It was like, just do whatever you want to do and go ahead and do it. And they already started working on Intergalactic and all that shit when all the shit hit the fan. So, Bungie went in there and made sure that Sony looked at them side-eyed. You know what I'm saying? Just like, what's happening here? And it's like it's funny because there was an article, I didn't put it in the show, but like the first Last of Us supposedly was about love, right? The second Last of Us was about hate.
Yep.
And then the third, this game, Intergalactic, is about faith and religion.
Okay.
But supposedly, I believe that's what it is. I gotta check it because I did bookmark it. I just didn't put it to like make it a thing to talk about. But since we're kind of talking about it, let me see if it just pops up over here. Let me see. Oh no, that's old. Yeah, that's why it's called the Heretic Prophet, right? Let me see.
Okay,
there you go. Yep. After the hate directed The Last of Us Part 2, Naughty Dog boss says next game is about the entirely uncontroversial topics of faith and religion.
Okay.
Yeah. That it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing. This is not gonna go over well. First of all, faith, religion, and the whole situation they currently have. Like, I don't know how saying that that's what it's going to be about is going to turn those like to dislike ratio, flipped, right? Like, I don't know how you're going to flip that ratio where you get people to actually like what's coming, right? Everybody seems to be really pissed about it, and I don't think that's going to...
I think you need a new pitch. That ain't it.
Right now, that game looks like is literally going to come out and die. It's going to have to show so well. But even then, like, you bring up The Last of Us 2 not making their money back. I mean, for all intents and purposes, if you take out the story of Last of Us 2, right? And you just think about how successful Last of Us 1 was. If you take out the story and what happened with Joel and all that stuff, and you just boil it down to the game that you're playing
for The Last of Us 2,
there's no way you don't go. There's no way you don't go from 1 to 2 and be like, this game should be more successful. Right. Like the game is just way better, right? Gameplay wise is way better. Graphics, obviously, animations, all that shit. It's just way better. So what tanked it is the story, right? So what the fuck do you think is going to happen with this? They're going to show some gameplay of Intergalactic. Same hypeness is going to happen to whoever, the ponies, and to people like me probably who like Naughty Dog, and I might be like, oh shit, that looks good. And then what's going to happen? The game's going to leak before release. The story's going to come out, and people are going to lose their fucking shit.
I mean, that's the problem, right? And I can only obviously, I speak from my own experience when I say that, like, as soon as what happened to Joe happened, I was like, okay, I put the controller down. I'm like, all right, this is not worth continuing. I must not go on with this. And yes, the first game was great. And then you get into the second game, you kind of, are trying to get in momentum, and then boom, this takes place, and you're like, I'm done with it. I can see why many people didn't want to give it attention. This is something that they kind of do with their protagonists, and I feel like the ones that they should be doing this with, they're not they're not doing it. Like, Aloy, like, let this bitch slip on something and have something take place. Someone got to get her. Right? Wouldn't that be nice?
Just take her out.
You know?
Maybe it's
Kratos' kid?
Well, he has to go.
Let him slip on something. Got to happen.
Or then immediately turn him into a grown man.
Freaking, that will have to be like years later. And we're going to have to change this motherfucker's demeanor. Like, we need to, there's a lot that needs to happen.
I need him to start the game coming out saying, I regret being young ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come out and admit that being young was the worst decision that they ever made, having this fucker there.
Or in the in-betweens, and then give us a prequel to like the next game, right? In the in-betweens, like, we find out that he crazy as hell and like he killed Kratos or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
I don't want to see him short at any point in time anymore.
No, and I'll be like, oh shit, that motherfucker is crazy. Let's get in there, right? Let's see how this took place. And then, like the next game, you see it play out where he did do that, like where he snapped. By the way, the angry therapist, that's like therapists, they listen to so much shit. They must be angry like all the time. But can you imagine an angry therapist?
Think about if you're just talking to somebody and they start dumping their problems on you, it fucks you up for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Like, shut the hell up. Like, I don't need that energy.
So imagine if that's just your job.
That would be crazy.
To listen to some fucking.
But you know what's also wild? The fact that you can't kind of put on people what they should be doing with their problems. So you're supposed to kind of just listen and then like maybe ask the question and see where it leads or whatever the hell, from what I've seen on TV. Because supposedly they're not allowed to tell you like what to do, right? What was that show we watched on Apple TV and he started telling people what to do and this bitch like pushed the
therapist show with Harrison Ford?
Yes.
And Jason Segel?
And like she pushed him off a cliff or something because taking into account what the therapist told her. That was crazy.
No. What's the name of that fucking show?
Shrinking, something like that.
All right, cool. We got there. I got the homie Do UK now, the broke boy inside.
Yo, what's good?
I appreciate your fam. Says joke lost context. Doodle said it's tricky.
What?
Oh, so you were probably talking at some point.
Oh,
and said it's tricky, and then he started thinking about the song. It's tricky.
Well, you're welcome.
I mean, it's a gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Do UK now, the bro boys are back with another just says, please see money. Don't expose anything my kids watching. Oh, your kids are watching right now. I don't expose. What was I gonna expose?
Shout out to your kiddos. What's good? Thank you for rocking.
Kids are doing the right thing. Okay, kids doing the right thing. The homie Razor Ultron in the building. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Super chat says CMoney knows about the Croc styles and accessories. Yeah, I don't use them. Is what I said. I know they exist. I've seen grown people outside in the streets with those things on. No, thank you. Okay, but I do. It is what it is.
But listen, at least he doesn't put like those little things on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like the little
charms
accessories, little charms and crap. I'm good. The homie Angry Therapist back with another.
That'll be next
level. Appreciate you, homie.
Thank you.
That'll be a problem. So as long as Herman is there, she ain't going nowhere. I don't understand, like, how many times are they going to have this lady come out and be hated. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody likes her, bro. Nobody likes her. The game did not do as good as the first one, right? None of their second games have done better than the first one. And that's because the first ones had hype. Second one, no hype. We see the characters, we see the acting. It's like, come on, man. That actress Ashley Birch, like she's a actual like great voice actress who's done a lot of different types of games.
That's the thing. Like that's crazy. It's the character.
Kate in Gears of War 5, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken, but definitely somebody plays her who I think it's her. I mean, the point is she's done good work in general. And the fact that she gets this character and it's just like, Jesus, like what is happening? You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally obviously like the character, and I agree with you. As long as he's in there, and this is what he's been able to kind of do. Shuhei came out here saying that they didn't need to make a second freaking game, that he doesn't necessarily understand why, which means he didn't agree with it. And yeah, he's doing what he wants to do for what he wants to push out there, right? And that's his baby. So
it has to go.
It has to go.
It has to go. It's such a waste.
It's gonna take.
But what's gonna kill it is
PlayStation
the online.
down.
It's gonna take once they finally either release the online or cancel the online. That's when she's gonna go.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna realize that nobody gives a shit.
Isn't it crazy that they always have to like learn the hard way? But I was talking to the chat, and it's funny because there's like this two sides to this, right? It's like a two-sided situation. Do you listen? Because we were talking about Ubisoft, and listening has been kind of like to their detriment, and it's part of why they are in the situation that they're in today. But then if you don't, you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. So I think the question is, do you rather go down and go against
Continue. I just want to know. Just wondering.
Your face.
I was very interested at the rest of that answer.
I mean, we're streaming, baby.
Just saying.
Do you rather go down on your own terms, or because you did what other people told you to do?
When you put it that way, I definitely think it's just better for you to go down on your own terms. You know what I'm saying? On your own terms. That's the final answer.
Right? I feel like that's the best way. Right? I'm just saying.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
All right, come back to us.
So, yes. Okay, that's pretty much the situation with Aloy. She's not long for this life, unfortunately. I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
Queen Witch in the building. What's up, homie?
Yo,
be here.
Thank you.
Put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. Facts.
True.
It's funny that even still, like this whole AI test they did, right? That leaked out and shit. It was without like Aloy. Like they don't fucking stop, bro.
Yes. And what's funny is like and I've said it before, the collector's edition is absolutely stunning. Like they did such great.
Statue is dope.
Yes, it's amazing. Even the presentation when you're getting in there, like it was beautiful. They put so much effort into that, and it's just like it's not it, man. It's not it.
It's really not. Oh my God. Dark Jelly says Aloy has more facial hair than I do. Oh, shit.
He got up close. He was like, hold up.
Power Boss in the building. What's up, brother, man?
Power Boss.
Says Ashley Birch
baby?
was Aloy and Tiny Tina. Very different characters. I never played that Tiny Tina Borderlands shit. I think Borderland for me is Gone with the Wind. I don't know what this next one's going to be. We'll see. But like just overall in general, not a fan. Not a fan. You guys are wild in the chat right now. I'm not going to say none of that stuff, but you guys are crazy.
What's going on?
Nope, not going to say it. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get the show started. I think that's where we need to go with this. Let's get the show started. So we can actually oh snap. Mother effing music 72 has officially gone ahead and upgraded his membership to become an elite member.
Let's go.
My dude.
That's what's up. Music 72. Thank you so much, bro. That's
Y'all know what to do.
Tell me, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat.
Let's
welcome
go.
Our newest elite member, our boy, Music 72. Thank you, sir. Very, very kind of you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Gotta edit the banner.
Let's go.
Gotta go. Oh, Jesus. Where the fuck? Man, this is like, there's a lot happening on this banner. I can tell you right now. Wow. Where the fuck is he? Did you guys see where on the banner he was?
I've got point? Let's see. I think I should better vision.
Found it.
Okay.
Bam.
Well, listen. Late to the party.
Do that.
Must be the Crocs to make you super fast.
Listen, you got speed when you're wearing Crocs. No, you really don't though. It's like the exact opposite. You're like you wear a Croc when you ain't going nowhere fast. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you don't go out with chanclas. You never know when you're gonna get into it. And how especially as a dude, how you gonna get in there? You know what I'm saying? You just never know.
You don't know. You don't know. You always gotta be ready. You can't be standing there with no goddamn Croc.
You imagine? That would be crazy.
No. All right. Thank you again, brother. Appreciate you, my dude.
Thank you so much. Let's go.
All right. Let's get the chapter going.
Coach Hunter Canuck says, how you gonna pull John Wick in Crocs?
You can't.
You can't do that.
That's not a thing. It's not a thing. So can't be fucking around with that.
No.
No thanks.
We got 2 new hashtags. CMoney. Razor Ultron says hashtag Crocs CMoney, hashtag free Doodle. Look at all that we've accomplished today. You know what I mean? Croc money. I like it. It's got a ring to it. Kisenya in the building. What's up, love? Always good to see you. Amit Kumar, what's up?
Amit, what up, player? All right, let me do this.
Oh, the thing in the back is what they're talking about. Amit Kumar. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. Okay. He says, CMoney flipped because of that little bar.
Oh, the little bar. Nah, you can't rock that shit like that. If you're wearing Crocs in a position where you need to flip that shit up to get the back of your fucking heel, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem.
Am I hearing judgment from the guy with Crocs about how to wear the Crocs?
Well, there's 2 versions of Crocs.
Okay, hold on. I feel like we need to put a poll in the chat. Like, let's see.
Oh my God.
Let's see. All right, because we're talking about how many of you guys are into Crocs, like be rocking Crocs.
Do you own Crocs? I don't know how is this. part of our conversation.
I don't know. You started it.
Listen, we're about to see all the closeted Croc wearers.
I
That's what I said. Croc on Croc crime. CMoney, the Croc expert. Roski was like, nope. The fuck I do.
Oh my God, that's wild. He's like, I'm gonna answer right here. Out in public.
Hell no. Smitty was like, ain't no way I'm wearing them shits, yo. There you go, Brizzle. My homie Berg said, I love Crocs. Ugly, but so comfortable.
Oh my gosh.
Listen,
man.
I wouldn't wear them out in the streets, but
that's wild.
Jesse P said I own multiple pairs.
Damn.
Dion out here said never own Crocs.
Tell him, Dion.
Banned in my house. Damn. Look at what's happened.
Oh my
How did this?
God.
Where did the goddamn like Crocs come up? I don't even know what happened.
Fortnite. Look. See?
Oh yeah.
Fortnite did it.
Fuck no. Fuck this.
That's a doctor. So,
Canuck said he has a pair, but he says they're ugly though. He doesn't wear them.
See, there you go. Take a stand. He's like, fuck it. I spend the money, but
there we go. This is real. This is real shit right here.
Waco, what's good?
He says Crocs are known for their soft, flexible material, but they don't offer much arch support or stability. They can lead to foot pain or strain, especially if you're on your feet for long periods. Exactly. They're they're not things that you're walking around the streets with. This is just a quick, I don't feel like going to go get my sneakers. So I'm going to just run outside and go grab a package, or I'm going to go do something in the back real quick, or I'm going to go
in the
backyard. Real quick.
Just checking.
Go do some drive-through or something like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, right here. This exactly.
Nike slides.
Nike slides.
What the fuck is that?
The chanclas, the Nike ones.
Is that the same? Is that just a Nike Croc?
No, they're not Crocs, sweetie. They're not Crocs.
Roski said, get some damn flip-flops, CMoney.
Exactly.
Hey, we don't flip-flop in this house. All right. We ban flip-floppers. Okay. There ain't no flip-floppers over here. Don't you watch our channel, Roski? All right. Crocs are the next only acceptable thing. All right.
But back to Waco's point, like they're bad for your feet, supposedly.
Well, yeah, that's why you don't just wear them. You know what I'm saying? But casually, that's fine. Just know if you wear flip-flops in your house, that's just speaking volumes about who you are. You know?
Oh, okay.
Do you want to be a crocker or a flip-flopper? You know what I'm saying?
Wow, here comes the judgment.
After all the judgment, get on my way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's wild.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wildly.
Crocs are the official sponsor for Pony.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Damn, he got to burn them today. I may have to record that.
Oh my god. That's a problem. Oh my god, like Crocs are for kids, silly wabbit. Fucking kid with some big ass feet. Some motherfucking kid graduated from clown school. The fuck type of shit is that? All right. I literally said we're starting the show.
Oh shoot.
Okay?
Oh shoot.
And then I don't know how Crocs came back into rotation. Okay.
This is true though. Okay, so that's yes. Do you, K? Now the Brook Boy insider says if that's true about Crocs, and it is true. I've heard about this, but I also see your point. He says that nurses, they wear them all day at the hospital. It's true. They do wear them all day. Obviously, they're comfortable, but they're not good for your feet. Look it up. Look it up. It's true. Supposedly. Anyway.
Shogun says, how does someone wear Crocs but is ashamed and embarrassed to wear them in public? Wear them proud or don't wear them. I want you to roll the tape. I want you to roll the tape and tell me where I said I was ashamed or embarrassed to wear them in public. I said you can't wear them in these streets because you never know what might pop off. You can't be wearing Crocs.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's true though. I'm 100%.
Can't.
You
If
can't.
I'm not getting out the car, no problem.
And even then, you might have to reach out the window. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going to happen.
Get into the effort of, going outside and be walking amongst the people, then I could make the effort to put on my goddamn comfortable sneakers or whatever I want to wear.
No, it's true though. You never know when something's going to pop off. You got to, you just got to be rocking your Jordans or Tims or like anything other is an option. For sure.
God damn it. Razor, cut the shit. All right, we're moving on. All right, God damn it.
I didn't get the whole message.
No.
I didn't get the whole message.
No more. Look, us out here still going with this shit. Start this goddamn show.
Oh my God.
All right. Boom. Let's go. Okay. So let's focus here.
Queen Blueface was good, baby. Good to see you, love.
Literally, first of all, hi,
okay.
Queen Blueface. But
sorry, go ahead.
Literally at the moment I was about to speak, and now I gotta change
the time. Since you gotta change the time, anyways. Queen Blueface says I wear them in these streets. LOL.
It's too comfortable not to. Listen, something tells me Queen Blueface should not worry about things popping off. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. I always gotta be on that mindset. You never know.
Oh, damn. You okay, baby?
Taking me down with all this conversation about Crocs. All right.
Even running off, right? If you have to run for whatever reason. Like, oh, shit.
Like a terrorist attack, maybe?
Some shit. You know what
I'm saying?
Like, you want to be able to haul ass, you know?
I get it. All right. Let's start this goddamn show.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Don't say anything. It's starting. All right. First topic. It is true. PlayStation first party studio rejects the Pro. That's right. There's a tweet from a style who links to somebody to PlayStation Lifestyle. Damn, PlayStation people out here exposing their own. He says upcoming PlayStation Studios game won't be PS5 Pro enhanced. Let's read about it. So, an upcoming PlayStation Studio game will not be PS5 Pro enhanced. Its developer has announced following an incorrect PlayStation Store listing. That's even worse. San Diego Studios MLB The Show 25 was originally thought to be Pro enhanced.
We can't see what you're seeing.
God
FYI.
damn it. How? You absolutely can.
No, I just see a picture
you
of.
You can't read the thing that I'm.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that's okay. There we go. So San Diego Studios MLB The Show was originally thought to be Pro enhanced because it carried the relevant tag on the PlayStation Store. However, an official game FAQ confirms that there are no enhancements. God damn. Yo, what this implies is crazy. We're going to talk about it, but MLB The Show's 25's PlayStation Store page removes PS5 Pro enhanced tag. The PlayStation Store's PS5 Pro enhanced tags can be quite misleading. As we've mentioned before, we're going to have to follow that link somewhere else after we read this.
Absolutely.
As they're often applied to games without enhancements.
Damn,
we're not deep into this one. I haven't even known this. However, players were not expecting MLB The Show 25's tag to be a blooper because it's a first-party game and one that players expect to come with Pro exclusive features. They say while the game runs smoothly on the PlayStation 5 Pro, it does not include any exclusive enhancements or features beyond the standard performance. The FAQ reads, PlayStation Store has since removed the tag from MLB The Show 25's page. Damn, that's embarrassing.
That's wild.
He says, however, the game is still advertised as Pro Enhanced on PlayStation Direct at the time of this writing. Interestingly, that's the first key feature Sony lists on MLB The Show's page on its online storefront. Ooh. Looks like the tag is applied to all games, especially first party, by default. Well, the ponies are not going to like
how they went ahead and ran with that PlayStation 5 Pro Enhance.
Wow.
That was like their lifeline with this freaking pisser. After, they found out it wasn't a 4090. That was, they loved it, dude. They loved it.
How you
Forza is it's PlayStation 5 Pro Enhance. Wow. Yo.
Bro, how are you going to have your first party studio, who, by the way, is making a multi-platform game, a game that's going to run everywhere?
Crazy.
And you're going to have that studio, that's your first party studio, literally look at you, Sony, and say, nah, we're good. It runs on the Pro, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't do nothing special for that shit. It's funny. It seems like the Pro can't do shit on its own. Because I could tell you right now, if anybody knows different, you can tell me in the chat. But I'm pretty sure that if there's a 60 FPS mode on MLB The Show, and I'm not 100%, that it's not native 4K. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure that's the case, right? Where it's not native 4K. So you would think that out of the box, PlayStation 5 Pro would be able to make it at the very least native 4K.
But no.
I mean, look, Mark Cerny has said in the past that it's up to developers to do what they want to do.
He did.
And
that was a red flag, by the way.
The fact that they don't want to put the pisser in there. They don't want to take advantage of any of the supposed extra horsepower. That's fucking wild. Is that not super embarrassing?
It is. It seems like it's not worth the work. They can't figure it out, or it's just it doesn't make a freaking difference. I think the combat of trying to, because if we remember, I don't know if you recall when we saw those pictures from Alan Wake 2, right? And they were trying and they just kept trying to polish it somehow because it made the game look that poorly that they had to go ahead and keep, they had a whole written documentary about how difficult and all the steps that they had taken. Technology is supposed to, yes, you got to tweak things here and there maybe, but it's supposed to enhance and make things better and easier. It's not supposed to be a combat situation that you have to spend this much time and energy trying to at least make it look normal, never mind enhanced. Right? And it's crazy because they just love the idea that it was PlayStation 5 Pro Enhanced, and it was all bullshit. It is all bull crap. Everything is just coming to freaking light. We've known what the heck is up with this pisser. And this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. No shit, they're going to go ahead and leave it up to a third freaking party to go ahead and figure out the next box that they're going to make and put out there. They have to. No crap, they're not going to move forward with the pisser.
That's wild.
It's a problem. And the funny thing is that these gallopers are the ones paying for that problem. Right? So, I think you are. I forget, but first I forget where the message was, but here we go. Hold on. I got to go to Dion because this is the first thing I thought about. Remember when the PlayStation 5 box set AK and then they like scratched it off? This is the same freaking thing taking place again. They're like, wait, hold up. We misspoke. Let's just scratch this off. Right, you are, says over here. But Super Ponies won't sue with such an easy win. It's like they're not going to do a damn thing about it. And PlayStation continues to make claims on things that are not real. And then they get to come out here and they don't even say oopsie. They just act like it never happened. You never saw this, right? Like these things aren't real and that they're not really taking place. Like, you can't take their word for a damn thing. And if you can't trust the company that is expecting you to pay $700 for their next box minimum, then what are you? Who's the fool? Who's the fool? PlayStation for working on technology that they don't understand and they're out here putting out crap that is freaking diminishing their brand, or the people that are out there supporting this nonsense, speaking on its behalf when they don't know a damn thing about it. And then when the truth is exposed, they don't want to address it, right? That's some coward shit. You need to call this bullshit out. And this is why it doesn't matter, you know, how big mad they want to be about someone's opinion and the bullshit that they want to put out there about our box, about our games, about anything, right? When you can't even speak for yourself as to what is wrong with your brand, the one that is taking your money, that you're supporting, that you're giving your money to, your opinion means nothing. Nothing. Because you a bitch. Come on, man.
It's the truth.
Come on.
It's the truth. They just take it no matter what. It's fucking crazy. The homie Cold Star, thank you for being here.
Yo,
man.
Thank you for rocking out, baby.
Ponies are saying it's fine because they have Microsoft making pro enhanced games for them. They just move the goalposts. Hey, that's great. Actually, I love that. I love that. Thank you, Cold Star, for saying that. The more they succumb to the truth that PlayStation will become a store and stop making their own games, the better, right? That's the faster that happens, the better for them. Yes, keep looking forward to those Microsoft games, right? We're getting our next gen console next year or the year after that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's have you guys keep spending that money. Let's keep getting that early edition, right? So do the $99 premium edition. Let's keep spending that money so we can keep collecting and keep getting more for us and have you guys just enjoy your Pro Enhanced. We just heard that it's misleading when they do that because they just put it on anything say, hey, it works on the Pro.
It's the selling point, right? They want to call it. Listen, Queen Witch said, put lipstick on a pig is still a pig, right? You can word it however you want, right? You're using the pisser port for it, right? No problem. It doesn't mean that it's enhanced in any way or better in any way, shape, or form. That's just the reality.
Facts.
But this is crazy. The fact that, listen, I appreciate the fact that they are moving it and they're moving it towards Xbox, right? What you're saying is PlayStation Studios can't figure the pisser technology out and they can't, however you want to hear it, they can't put the games looking a certain way on the PlayStation 5 Pro or PlayStation 5 Pro Enhanced, however you want it, right?
Yep.
But what you're saying is that the PlayStation Studios are freaking to the point that they can't even figure that out, but the Xbox Studios are figuring it out for you. So Xbox is out here delivering for you what PlayStation cannot do.
It's the truth.
Go ahead. Keep going.
It's so crazy, but it's the fucking truth, man.
Who's your daddy now?
Oh my God. I mean, look, if you look at, again, when we were reading the article, right? The fact that number one, over here, they went ahead and PlayStation had the store listing say that it was enhanced, right? And then to go and see that in the FAQ, they confirmed there's no enhancements, and then they took it off, right? They took it off, but it's still in their PlayStation Direct store. Like, at what point is that not okay to do?
It's a scam, bro.
Like,
it's a scam.
That's a trick, right? Like, they're fooling people.
For how long are they going to be able to just buy, because of their name, get away with all this crap? Dude,
it's bullshit.
This is crazy. I wouldn't want them to. And I don't think they would dare do some shit like that to their consumers. But if Xbox try to pull anything like this off, they couldn't. They wouldn't be able to.
That's like you having a Series X, and then when you play the game, you're getting the Series S version. Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, we just didn't bother using any of the features of the Series
That's
X
crazy.
Above and beyond, but it runs good. It runs good on the X, but it's it's basically the same as the S, right? That would be wild. The streets would go crazy.
Mm-hmm. They would.
The media
would because it's ridiculous money.
Xbox.
Let me ask you a question. Why have this stuff why have people pay? Listen, the statement was ridiculous. That is up to the developers. What in the hell are you telling me you're telling me that I should buy the pisser and then it's up to them if they want to use it or not? No. If I'm buying the pisser, the game should come enhanced with everything that is in there, and the developers should be making the game using the tech that is available.
Well, shit, even just by definition, the box is more powerful than the original. And you're telling me there's nothing that you can use the power for? Apparently,
either the power isn't real or the power's no good. And I told you, listen, this is one of those situations that, yes, maybe the power is there, but it compromises everything so much, right? You can't say, well, we created a pisser that can give you this power, but everything else is screwed. It's supposed to be a harmonious situation. Seamless. I shouldn't have to go there. It's like when they were saying that when you played Final Fantasy 16, oh, well, you have to in order for your PlayStation to not steam up and burn down your freaking house, you have to turn off whatever the heck it was. You have to manually go ahead and do something to the damn box in order for these things not to happen. These things shouldn't happen, period. This should not be a situation that I'm in because I'm running your game on the box that you sold me. Something is wrong. I should be able to smoothly just pop in my game and play.
Agreed.
Come on, man.
Like that's the thing, right? Like you have to do, like, something has to come from it, right? Doesn't matter. Like I see you, Space. I know you're saying like the game itself runs well, 60 FPS or whatever it is. But again, just kind of like I said, so that rationale saying I don't need to enhance it for the more powerful console in our ecosystem, right? Because that's what it is. If you're a PlayStation owner and you bought the PlayStation 5 Pro, you expect that you're getting an enhancement over the regular generic box, right? That's the same shit as saying that if you don't need to make a Series X version because Series S is the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to do it in 4K.
So then why are you making
4K?
Then why are you making another box? That's the question. If it's up to the developers and they don't need to do whatever, and we're getting the Series S version, then why even have the other box? What's the advantage? Why are you asking people for more money? if you're not going to deliver with the games and the tech that's supposed to be applied to these games?
Yeah, I mean, it's not our job to figure it out.
It's
right?
not.
They need to figure out what is it they're going to do. Look, I guarantee that game, as much as it's nice or good and runs well, obviously is the de facto baseball game, right? It's just the one that exists. I can almost guarantee that you can make something look better, right? That you could enhance the graphics for PlayStation 5. I've seen the trailers; they look good. It's still not doesn't look 100% like, oh my god, this looks so perfect. Of like, oh, so realistic. This is a realistic simulation, right? When you see them, when you see the animation, when you see all that stuff, it looks good, but it's not like, oh my god, this is the end all be all, right? There's still room. And they could have, but they don't want to.
Exactly.
What they're saying is not worth it. There's not enough people who own a PlayStation 5 Pro.
It's not worth the work. It's too much. Not enough people bought it. So now whoever did buy it, they're screwed. They can't figure out this tech is too complicated. It's like going to a dealership and buying a new car, and then you pay for the damn thing, and they say, well, you know what? It's up to the people we have here. If they want to put on, they're the only people that can put your tires on. The car, it's not going to have the tires on. They're the only ones that can figure out how to put it on. And it's up to them if they want to put on the tires or not. So you may or may not be able to drive your car after you pay for it. Get the F out of here.
Facts. Now, I did follow that link, and this is from November of last year, where they're talking about games without the PS5 Pro patches are labeled Pro Enhanced on the PlayStation Store. So they just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's just what they're calling it. It's a sales pitch that it should not be legal. It should not. They should have some sort of fear to put this type of false advertisement out there. They just know that no one's going to call them out for it.
Agreed.
And they're worried about what Xbox is going to do because they have a lot of money and a lot of power, and we're at the mercy of whatever they decide to freaking do. The worry is being at the mercy of PlayStation. That's the concern. Look at the shit that they do. They don't need to put this out here. They don't need to put this false labels on things. They want to lure you in somehow to make you think. And the fact that, again, pause here, zoom in, spot the difference. Where's Waldo? That's not, come on, man. I don't care what they feed you, what they put on the box. You're hearing and you're seeing what they're doing.
Yeah.
If you didn't do anything about it then and took a stand and said, I'm not spending my money on this, and you are hearing that this is taking place and you're still not doing shit about it, that's shame on you. This is not, after a while, is not on them. You've let them get away with this shit.
Dude, if it was just this one situation, that's different, right? Like, okay, well, sure, maybe there's one game, but like, we already literally have seen that most of these companies, most of these other people, like they don't really use the tech in their games. Like, it's not some big enhancement that you're getting. The pisser a lot of time is completely just not used in favor of something else that's already out. Like, they just don't care to use what supposedly the box was made for. And again, we just did the story where they're dropping the pisser, right, as it is, and basically converting the pisser to FSR 4 in the future. And it's like, fam, what the fuck is this box doing here? Why is it here? We talked about how in that video they talked about how Mark Cerny literally said that they essentially finished the pisser the same year that they dropped the console.
Yep.
Like leading right up to it, right?
What? They didn't test it out.
It wasn't the first of the year. It was like
they didn't even test it out.
It was
just
like
put
a
the
little
shit
bit
out
before.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like it's clearly that they came in hot. They're desperate,
Mhm.
right? They know that bro. It's just simple to see. The console is the only thing they're selling, right? Outside of in the first party context, right? The hardware is theirs. The games that they release are theirs. They're not making money on the games they release. They're barely releasing them. And then the ones that they are releasing are not selling, right? So
and these sales are
where they want to do it.
Are questionable.
Yeah,
are questionable, man. They're questionable. Edward had brought up he put in a comment in the chat. You weren't here for it, but he mentioned how they're still making money. They're still selling the box. They're still selling games, and they make a profit out of it. The profit that they want to make is not what they're looking to make, right? They're not looking to make 30% off the games. They want 100%, right? The fact is that their games are not selling, but they're not happy giving freaking Xbox. They're not happy giving Phil that 70%. The boxes, the freaking PlayStation 5 Pro did not sell the way that they needed it to or wanted it to sell. And that's a fact. And now here we go, bundling up Astrobot, the new one with the PlayStation, so that 1.5 million of sales can somehow go up, right? Because that's their game of the year. These numbers are just like the numbers that you hear from the freaking ponies. They're fake news.
It's true. Yeah, look, they needed to sell something else that would make them some profit. The Pro is profitable for them as far as when they sell one, they make money on it. They're not selling it at a loss. They're not doing any of that bullshit. They're going ahead and making money. So that's why they rushed. That's why they rushed to get this shit out. Obviously, this shit was not ready. Obviously, the pisser wasn't what they were hoping to ship with. They thought they were going to ship with something more akin to FSR 4, but even AMD couldn't get there until now, right? And that's still to come, right? It ships with their new hardware, but that's it. So, like, at the end of the day, the Pro is proving out to be the joke of the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Their studios don't want to use it or care to use it as much as Digital Foundry was so hyped for it. If you remember,
oh yes,
they were so hyped. They were gassing it up. Oh my God, it's great. Blah, blah, blah. Then they had that interview with Mark Cerny and things changed.
Yep.
The hype level died down. They're not hyped anymore about it. Like, it's just, we'll see what happens, because Mark Cerny came out and said, calm the fuck down. This shit is not a fucking miracle worker. It's not a new console. It's not going to change shit. It's just a mid-gen refresh. It's a spec bump. It's going to run the same games.
$700 refresh, right? We're not talking about pocket change, right? We're talking about $700. So
agreed.
At least.
Agreed.
Stand sold separately.
This is just what it is, man. This is just what it is. And this is not, they're not the first who are not using the Pro enhancements, and they won't be the last.
Yep.
They won't be the last. You're going to see that most of these people, they just don't care enough. You know, like I said, what you're getting most of the time is minimal effort, right? So a lot of times what you get is the performance mode will have graphics that are closer to the quality mode, right? So things that are already existing, right? So they're just taking the settings of the quality mode, going to their performance mode, and putting those settings there and seeing if that brings it up to a consistent 60. If it doesn't, they still lower the resolution, or they do something to make that work. So it's not a not easy just swap. It's not a like for like 100% that the performance mode visually looks as good as the quality mode. A lot of times it's still lower as far as how it looks. It's just running smoother, right? So they never do more. They never do special. Very rarely are you in a scenario where they're going ahead and adding like ray tracing or something like that, but that's off the backs of something that already exists, right? Like Alan Wake, they already had ray tracing on PC. They tried to put it on the Pro. It didn't work, right? So they had to keep fucking scaling it down, trying to make a version just so they could have a selling point that would work on it, right? Like literally they put out like the worst version of ray tracing ever seen in a game. But hey, it has ray tracing, right?
Yeah.
We know Forza
We
is
can
supposed
say
to have,
it's there.
exactly. We know Forza is supposed to have on track ray tracing in Forza Horizon, right? But again, that's off the backs of the work that they already did for Forza Motorsport. Let's stop the fucking bullshit and stop acting like they're doing something special for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Yes, Forza Horizon does not have it on console right now, but Forza, the tech required to do so has already been done.
Exactly.
So that's the only reason this is happening.
We're talking 4 years later, man. It's crazy. Obviously, you're selling a game premium edition for $100. I expect them, and also going to another platform, I expect them to put their best foot forward. If you have figured out new ways, new tech to apply, why would you not? It's ridiculous. The argument is ridiculous. And even the fact that some people out there sit there and are upset about the fact that 4 years later, this game may look better than it did when you played it 4 years ago. Like on a PlayStation, obviously, now it's crazy to me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yes, you're looking for reasons to be upset, but try to find the rationale. Try to find the common sense somewhere along the lines before you go ahead and put a freaking statement out there or say some dumb shit.
Yeah, I agree. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's ridiculous that's where we are with a brand new console that got released, that's being sold out in these streets.
Again, by a platform that supposedly that's where they shine, right? That's where they shine. The box, right? The box is what they sell. You would think, right? Instead of rushing it and putting some nonsense out there. And again, this is not the first time. We can go ahead and say, oh, you know what? This is what happened this time. No. The AK, Dion, that you brought up. Yes, absolutely. This is not the first time that we sit here surrounded by lies from PlayStation. So if you have the box and you already messed up before, right? And you know that you're rushing something, this is not where you should go ahead and take a chance. Your software's already not selling. If you still have something to hold on to that still makes you look good or represents who you are as a brand, take some type of pride. For you to come out here and request people to spend this much money on your box, and then it's something that you have asked that you rushed out just to snatch their money. Come on, man. It's not right. And I don't know who can go out there and support this freaking company in any other way.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Gold Star says, just like Concord, may Piston rest in peace. I mean, it's true, bro.
Let's go.
True. It's all a waste, dude. It's all a waste. And look, at the end of the day, they probably felt like they couldn't do much more over what they've done on the Series X for this game. But what does this mean for the future of the Pro? Are you just gonna keep not having these studios come out and be like, nah, we're good, we're just gonna do a little spec bump? Because that's not the way the last generation worked, right? Like the One X was a big jump up, big visual choice, like big visual differences you can see between the two clearly, going in 4K, enhanced textures, enhanced all this stuff. Like it was just way better. And what's happening now, come on, man, it's ridiculous.
I agree.
It's ridiculous. That being said, yeah, I don't think anybody in the chat is really debating the idea of the success of the Pro. I think everybody's kind of on the same page that this is such a waste. Razer Ultra says PlayStation got high on their own supply. It's crazy, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a fucking scam. I was about to say, I just saw it. Scorpio
was good, love. It's true, man.
It is, man.
It is. It's insane. It's insane.
It really is ridiculous. Dion Landis says PlayStation 5 will be my last PlayStation, and I will never again invest in anything Sony.
It's dude, it's true though. Like,
they burned a lot of people with this generation.
Yes, they really did. And it's beyond just what they're willing to do, you know, with their games and the box and, you know, their platform over at PlayStation. Just Sony as a whole, it's a reflection on who they are and what they're willing to do to get their money. But this is why they find that cushion. Like, we see, even with TVs, like, yes, when they were there, that was their sweet spot. As soon as they felt the competition around, like, what have you done to elevate yourself, right? You just want to rely on the fact that you've made something, the name should carry it. And it shouldn't be like that. Not when there are so many options out there. It shouldn't be that way.
Agreed 100%. Relsky said, I was never sold on the regular version, so this didn't move me at all. Listen, I was not sold on a PlayStation 5. I just believed that the next generation was going to be amazing in general across the board, because I felt like the last generation just went on for so long and we saw what the 1X can do, and it was like, okay, like this next generation is going to be crazy. Then we got COVID, and that fucked up a lot of stuff. But I assumed that the next generation version of the games that I liked, it was my fault. It was stupid, but I assumed like Naughty Dog was going to make something amazing during the PlayStation 5 generation, because I saw what they did with the PlayStation 4 hardware and the PlayStation 3 hardware before it, right? So it's like I'm seeing this progression. It's like, okay, this is good. Fuck it. They're going to make something. I might as well just get a PlayStation. And goddamn, what a fucking letdown. First of all, they haven't even fucking showed up.
No.
They haven't even fucking showed up.
Not at all. Not at all.
All they've done is remake, or I'm sorry, not even remake. All they have done is remastered their old games this whole generation.
And, you know, at a time where Xbox didn't have all these studios and they went ahead and they put out X amount of games. Right now, it doesn't seem like much, right? But like for the PlayStation 4, and you're thinking and you're like, okay, look at what they put out. For that time, you can only imagine that things will evolve, that you will do more. But especially now with the amount of games that we have in Game Pass and the lineup of freaking 2025 for Xbox, it is insane. You can't possibly think and look at that mess over there and in any way justify. And this is why it's so crazy that the idea of certain games going on the PlayStation platform can make you not want to be on Xbox anymore, where you're supposedly a gamer and you want to play games. You know that saying, like, don't leave for tomorrow what you can't do, what you can do today, or like tomorrow's not guaranteed or promised. And it's like, if as a gamer, if gaming is a part of your life, like, you're going to go to PlayStation to see if the games that are out right now will maybe someday show up over there. That's not living. That's madness.
Facts.
Just saying.
Facts. It's true. It's true. It's a real situation for these dudes who are just sitting there staring out the window, looking over the fence, saying, I can't wait. Hopefully some of that stuff is going to come over here.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my gosh, it happened. It happened. We got this one. Starfield may come next. And it's like, you know that these games are available in some way, somehow. The fact that you are tying your own hands, that's on you. And then when you think of something so stupid like that, and then you see them spending their money on the PlayStation 5 Pro, you're like, okay, well, it makes sense. And they're not crying about it. They're not complaining about it. They're not taking a stand about it. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They're just a group of stupid. For lack of better words.
A group of stupid. I mean, you ain't wrong.
If the shoe fits, if the Croc fits.
Wow. If the Croc fits. Wow. That's crazy right there.
I brought it back.
We got our homie Raiden Blade in the building. My dude.
Raiden Blade, what's up, baby?
Man. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you for that £5 super chat. Says, Doodle, my dear,
what's
common
up,
sense isn't common. And a pony wouldn't notice it if it smacked them right in the face. For the D thighs of the world, shut the up. Listen,
it is true. You know, that's funny because it's the lack of common sense out there. It's like a disease. It's like a disease. And it's something that it's almost rare at this point. And when those dumbasses hear people with common sense, they think that we're the infected ones. And it's like, nah, sweetie, no, that's not how it works. But it's not a common thing. I agree with you. The fact that it has such a name like common sense, you would think that is something that we're all kind of born with and kind of like you pick up naturally. But man,
it's true. And it's a real infliction over there. But this is the thing, right? Just by definition, if you are like, if you're in like really into the PlayStation ecosystem, for the PlayStation first party games, I mean,
you're screwed.
Like, the fuck are you even doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a real problem, right? Like, even when we didn't have a ton of games on Xbox, like, we had our rotation, you know, of like our big games that we wanted coming out, right? They were just coming out every year, just the different games that we wanted. What they're at now is just in a bunch of nothingness, bro. Like, it's just they don't have anything that they for sure want, right? Like, you may be saying you're excited for Ghost of Yotei, but don't fucking tell me that you wouldn't have preferred it to be Ghost of Tsushima 2, right?
Absolutely.
Intergalactic.
You're settling. Come on, man. You're settling. Is that what we're here for? To settle? That you said it before, CMoney. I love when they push the boundaries. I want better looking games. I want you to push the box. This is what you want. This is what we deserve. This is what we expect. I said it. I've said it before. Going over to PlayStation is like marrying a bitch that won't work, can't clean, can't cook, can't fuck. What are we doing? What are we doing?
God damn.
What the fuck are we doing? Explain yourself. You know what I mean?
Damn. That's fucked. That's real fucked up.
What are we here for?
It's a good question.
Exactly. Why are you buying a box that it's a freaking pisser? The tech in there, first of all, expensive as shit. The tech doesn't work, doesn't apply to the freaking games. No, it's not to the developers, but the developers don't want to use it. They're not making any first-party games. What are we doing here? Hiroki don't respect you. They lie to you all the time. They just want your money. Come on, man.
Agreed.
Time to part ways.
You know I got soul.
Yo!
Been saying this for years, and don't steal my shit. All sense ain't good sense, and good sense ain't common.
Yo, let's go.
Nailed it.
It's true. That explains
steal that.
Twitter.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
I like that.
Now said by On Point exclusively. We have no idea who we came up with that display. That's awesome, man.
That's awesome. That listen, that sums up Twitter right there.
It's the truth, man.
Bars.
It's the truth. It's a oh damn. Going to PlayStation is like marrying an ugly trophy wife.
Oh,
that's fucked.
It ain't a trophy.
That's real fucked. Relsky says, yo, I would feel so stupid if I bought one of those just to find out you can't even use the tech.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's wild.
Yo, Freddie Fox with that too.
Freddie Fox, what's up, baby?
Sony can't afford to take advantage of the Pro. Can you imagine, like, MLB The Show, Sony San Diego, or whatever they call it? They go up to Sony like, all right, cool. Oh, all right, cool. We got some power. We got the pisser. Great. We're going to need some more money because we need to figure out how to use this shit, and it's going to fuck up our timeline. So we need to hire some people. We need to give some people some more training to figure out how to use this shit. And Sony's like,
shut that bitch down. It ain't happening.
Nah.
Hiroki too brokey.
We're good. We're good. Don't do it. Fuck it. Just don't do it. Don't use it. Don't use it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man. Corey No for Life, the whole reason. PS Pro got
Happy
ED.
Sunday.
Damn. Erectile dysfunction. That's fucked up.
Listen, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yo, Music 72 says you can have a Days Gone remaster. No. Don't compare them. Don't compare them. It's remastered. Trust us. You saw the pictures, right, baby?
No, I haven't seen the pictures, but listen,
oh my God.
I believe you, Music. That's exactly how it's taking place.
Dude.
I believe you, man. I don't put anything past these clowns. And I don't put anything past the developer saying, oh, I see the difference.
Dude. Hold on.
Let's see money looking for receipts. Let's go.
Pretty sure I saw somebody do it. Where they went ahead. No, I didn't click it. Somebody literally put it together, like the regular one and the remaster. Swear to God, it's identical. It's identical.
That's wild.
Like they didn't even bother showing up to the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it is, man. It's like a fucking waste of life. This is all they are. And it's so sad that this is the state of gaming outside of Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, great for Xbox. We crushing it out here, man. We have so much coming. The fact that they are in such a shit place, we literally get to milk these fuckers like cows. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give us your dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get that milk.
I mean, I don't know why we did. I feel like we shouldn't do that. I feel like we shouldn't.
Nah.
We shouldn't do that. No. They're definitely not getting that. Definitely not. You know, no.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's a that was wild what we just did right now. But that's okay. That's okay. Mont PBM Gaming, what's up, fam? Thank you for being here. Says you can't make sense out of nonsense. That's That's also
exactly. How you been? Good to see you.
We got the homie Do UK Now, the broke boy inside with that $10. I appreciate you, fam. Says PlayStation fans tell them they want Days Gone 2 or Ghost of Tsushima 2. PlayStation tells them, no, we're not making those, but you'll like this remaster or Game of the Year more. Or no, Ghost of Yotei more. PlayStation fanboys say PlayStation is right. They know what we want. Jesus Christ. It's fucking true.
It's wild, man. It's true. It's this mentality. It's crazy. But at the same, like, they're not buying the games. So you can go ahead and keep on making what you want. They are out there fronting about this pisser and about these games. And the reality is, it's not like that. There's a reason why they keep cutting corners. There's a reason.
100%. It's goddamn. Like, you can't make this shit up. They don't want to make Days Gone 2. They said, fuck this shit. This shit ain't worth it. but they do a remaster. Why?
Shuhei said, you want new games? Buy the remasters. That's what they're feeding you until their belly is full enough and they can go ahead and shit out some crappy new IP or some freaking crappy next freaking game to an IP that already exists. You want new crap? Support the old ones that they're going to continue to feed you over and over again. That's where they're at. That's it.
Yep. It's the truth.
He spelled it out. Did it need to be spelled out? No. Is it nice to hear the freaking confirmation from everything we've talked about? Yes. These ponies sit there and they're like, oh, good. We want these remasters. We want it to look better. How many times are you going to play the same raggedy ass story? The first time, I get it. Next time you see it coming. Then that time after, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your time in your life that you're okay being fed the same bullshit over and over again?
Agreed 100%. This is the bullshit. This is where they live, though. This is where they live. Abacab72 says, if they're not using the pisser and even replacing it with AMD's new chips, what's the whole point of it existing then? Looks like Xbox was right in not doing a mid-gen refresh. Agreed. I mean, this is the thing. We're literally seeing Xbox literally like untapping more and more of the Series X's power, right? Because the games keep looking better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we keep seeing the games look better. Avowed is fucking stunning.
Right? It is. Oh my gosh.
Stunning. And it's like they're like, we have Hellblade, Indiana Jones, Avowed, Call of Duty. All beautiful, amazing looking games on the Xbox, crushing it. And just like, you can't, like, we're getting enough from it. Literally, I told you guys with Avowed, I literally did not, during the whole first 70 hours of playing that game, I did not go and play it on the PC, which I have a 4090. I could have easily played it there at whatever the max setting was at the time. But I didn't even bother because I started on the Xbox and just, it was so stunning that I never felt the need to go see what it looked like on PC, right? I have since gone ahead and played it on PC, all maxed, and it looks great. It looks better than on the Series X, but that's just because of what I have here. The actual box, man, I don't regret it. And even still, I'm still playing Avowed, and I still play it mostly on the Xbox. So it's like, the Xbox Series X was a phenomenal box, is a phenomenal box, and it's just going to keep rocking until the next one comes out, and they're going to take it to even higher levels with that, right? Which is amazing.
Agreed.
So very, 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 very happy with where we are. I do have the homie Space Shot in the building.
Space Shot was good.
Space Shot member for 5 months, man. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you, love, for being here, brother. Saying Xbox is getting new games, new ideas, new IP, and ponies are showing us how great the pisser is playing Doom 2016. Oh my god, that's wild. That's wild. It's true though. It's true. It's sad that that's the state of the situation, but at the end of the day, we're not in that fucking bullshit. Like, we're living the good life over here. We are getting those new games. We're getting those new ideas. We're getting those new IP in our Game Pass subscription. Some of those new games, some of those new ideas, some of those new IP are going over there at $70 plus. Okay. So I'm just saying, this is we're not the same. You're saying they're not like us. All right. They're not like us.
Not at all.
And you have the homie, do you K now, the broke boy insider,
Yo,
$2 super chat, says, CMoney, did you see X-Fault call Sir Bravian a pedo? I mean, X-Fault is pretty trash, right? Like he's always clipping us, doing the same shit.
Always clipping us, always a bunch of shit that gets said. It's crazy.
Nonstop. And
the
then
stuff that we have to deal with.
The messages of the videos that he clips, constantly having all these comments in there talking shit.
It is disgusting. It's ridiculous. And the reality of it is that is who you deal with on X. There's a lot of people like that. And you have, I don't think, given it like, it's not just the harassy clipping and comments and tagging, and then the private messages about the shit that we should do to ourselves, and the disgusting things that get said. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to whine about it. I'm not going to cry about it. These are a bunch of fucking losers that have nothing to do with their freaking time other than harass me or try to make themselves feel relevant. Fuck off. So I have my own things that I'm not going to come out here and cry about. That's not my identity. They think they know me because what? They can't handle my opinion? Fuck out of here.
Yeah. No, that's a
someone else's opinion of me is none of my business. You don't know me.
Problem.
Yeah, it's a personal problem. And you want to go ahead and cry, do the things that have been said about how I shouldn't be stating my opinion and I should be in a kitchen cooking and I probably don't know how to cook. Like the nasty, and that's one of the nicest things that have been said that I don't bring to the show or pay attention to or give them the attention that they're so desperately craving from me. They're not going to get it. I don't care. They're a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
I've been in chats on other shows, and the things that get said are crazy about things that they wouldn't want happening to their mother or sister or some shit like that. Because you disagree with my opinion? I will never retrieve my opinion or make it because you think that you're gonna intimidate me or make me feel a certain way when you have no value, you add no value to my life? No. My opinion is mine. And if you don't like it, go suck a dick. Or stuff one. Don't care what you do with it.
100%. 100%. And Eastside Vandal says it. Mofos are real brave online.
Exactly.
Real brave online. That is the truth. That is the truth, my friend. Yeah, Coach says when these losers hide behind a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. This is the words, man. Mont PBM says it in the words of the great Dave Chappelle, Twitter isn't a real place.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. That's why we don't that's why we don't fuck with it like
we don't give it like that. And the funny thing is that they don't understand that this is how stupid they are. Even with the private messaging, all that crap that they do, like there are ways to link these accounts. They're so stupid. And the shit that they put out there is crazy. So I just let them go on their ride. Let them have what they believe is fun. But it just shows you how miserable they are.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And I mean, look, at the end of the day, fuck them. They ain't shit. And we're just gonna keep going with our shit, man.
Yeah. I don't have time to sit here and cry about anything that anybody does or says. Because it doesn't mean anything to me.
Yes, indeed.
I can only speak from my end.
All right. So that being said, I think we're good here with this MLB The Show embarrassing the pro.
Oh, for sure.
In
for sure.
4K.
For sure.
All right.
Listen, leave it up to their games to embarrass their box, right?
It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Self-inflicted, but this is what we like.
The worse their games look on their box is just the better that our games, which are already coming in with power and swag, are going to look there. So we said it. We said Forza is coming in to go ahead and take over what? Gran Turismo.
Make that shit irrelevant for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle says that the Days Gone remaster isn't PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced either.
Oh, Michelle with that back to the back. She's like, hold up. I have more news for these ponies. Listen.
It just keeps getting better.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it does.
You smell the air. It's like, oh man.
You just gotta let it sit for a minute. Like, you know what? Let's just let that sit.
Yeah. You gotta. I told you, it's just gonna keep going, right? It's just gonna keep going. It's not going to. These studios just don't see the value in it, right? They're not gonna try to figure it out. The Pro is not a seamless upgrade. It's a box that, even though it's literally just like a PlayStation 5, they can't figure out how to eke out anything worthwhile of it.
Exactly.
Again, people will always try to point back at the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth performance mode looking like fucking Vaseline on your screen in the original version, and then the pisser version looks so much clearer. But Digital Foundry already slapped that shit up and literally said that any solution that was used would have worked.
Exactly.
It's just the fact that the original PlayStation 5 was not powerful enough to have a solution applied and have the 60 FPS mode. So that's all that happened. The little bump in spec of the PlayStation 5 Pro gave them enough room to put in something that would act like FSR or whatever, and they just happened to use the pisser. But aside from that, come on, man.
I agree.
It's a problem.
It is.
So Others Inc. real quick says
Others Inc. What's up, baby?
Does have ray tracing on the Xbox Series X, and it's at 60 FPS. The Xbox got an update for Forza Horizon 5 over a month ago. Interesting. I did not know that. I would definitely check that out. I mean, it would make sense for me, right? Again, this is all based off of what happened with Motorsport. So once Motorsport went ahead and fucking got the 4K, the ray tracing on track, then it would make sense for me. Remember, Forza Horizon did have ray tracing from the very beginning outside of the track, right? So in photo mode and all that other shit, it had it right away. So it's just on track. That was the part that they were missing.
Yeah.
But Forza Motorsport fixed that. So if it is dope, I mean, that'll be good. I got to go back and check it out. Smitty Smith
Yo
says, Sony, we'll let the games speak for themselves. Sony's invisible games. We can't use pro enhancements and we don't want it. Give us FSR 4.
Oh my gosh.
God
the
damn.
Book of X, baby. Yo.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Invisible games. That's the thing, though. It's funny because they're saying that they can't use it, but what are you going to use it on? You've canceled everything. You've canceled everything. What do you got? Man.
Agreed. Oh, wait. Sorry. So, the homie Dark Angelic, did I read this one? I don't think I did. With that $2 super chat, appreciate your fam. Says Xbolt bought 3 copies of Concord.
Oh my gosh.
To own Xbox.
For what?
So he thought he was beating the system. I'm buying 3 copies. And that shit is dead and gone. What a clown. What a fucking clown. Do you K now? The broke boy inside with that $5 super chat says, I use this account because a PlayStation fanboy went into my personal Facebook profile, pulled a pic of my 11-year-old daughter, and proceeded to trash her in a post.
That's disgusting.
What a fucking loser.
That's
disgusting, bitch, bro. Punk ass people, bro. It makes you really. This is why ponies will always get it.
Yep, that's the problem.
This is why.
That's the problem.
Ponies will always get it, because this is who they are. This is who they are. Just the fact that they're over there, you can just see them. You see how they talk. You see how they do shit. Crazy. And they get even more flustered because we don't give them the light of day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Drives them crazy.
It fucking annoys them so much.
I listen.
It's crazy.
I told them, I control you, bitch. All of your emotions, how upset you get, just on my opinion, is wild. Can ruin their day like that.
Agreed. Yeah, they're the worst. They're the worst. Yeah, Smitty Smith, 100%. Their ponies are the worst. So they can go fuck themselves real good. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Do have it here. Let me just get my chapter. Okay, so second topic. We knew about this for a long time, but it is looking now. Wait, what? Hold on. Am I crazy?
So, real quick,
wait.
Before you get started, and Dragon Warrior, that is very important. Okay, so he says it's not popping up because of the last word that he threw in there. But Dragon Warrior says, don't label an entire fan base around the actions of one bad tart, right? Yes, but that's why we always separated between ponies and PlayStation fans, right? Ponies, listen, there's
PlayStation fans.
Yeah, there's the PlayStation fans. They freaking love the games, or just
own a PlayStation,
or just own a PlayStation,
which is fine.
Listen, there are a lot of us, right, that have PlayStations, right? We love gaming.
Yep.
But that narrative, that out there talking this nonsense and behaving this way, not being able to acknowledge the good and the bad between platforms, that makes you a freaking pony. You're blinded.
And then, I mean, just the behavior.
Yes, the behavior is
like
disgusting.
Fuck the Xbox and PlayStation shit.
Listen, don't start none, won't be none.
It's the way that they think that they're gonna go and they talk and they go and they try to get personal and nasty. And like one of the biggest things for me is the shit that I see on Twitter. We don't respond to it. We don't look at it because it doesn't fucking matter. But these motherfuckers have the balls to say some crazy fucking shit on Twitter. Shit that had that shit been said in my face.
Oh,
when you're talking about Doodle, we're talking a whole different world of life for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a whole different situation. But these motherfuckers think that they're so fucking big. It's one thing if we're talking about how stupid a fucking pony is for having this stupid ass made up belief about Xbox bad, PlayStation good, all that shit. Even if we're joking on them or making fun of them, we're talking about their beliefs on PlayStation and Xbox, right? I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna go and think about this person's wife or family or life outside of gaming, right? That's a whole fucking different world. I know that none of these people, if I didn't know who they are, I would say 85% of these bigger ponies, right? 85% of them, if I didn't know they were a pony and I was out in the street and walked into a place and they were standing there, most likely we would talk, chat up. They would be talking about PlayStation. I would say, oh yeah, that's dope too. Yeah, I fuck with Xbox. And more than likely, our conversation would just be normal about gaming and about how much we love gaming in general and all that. Like, that would just be the way. I completely believe that to be the case.
I believe
outside of the YouTube world, 85% of those ponies that are saying the craziest, the most heinous shit, not when they're talking about other people, when they're just talking about the consoles, I could almost guarantee that if we would meet them not knowing who they were and just had a conversation, we would do it. You know how many people I've spoken to outside of here that are big PlayStation fans? You think I'm gonna go and be like, what a fucking pony you are? No. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm gonna be like, yeah, oh shit, you play that? Yeah, that shit is dope. Yeah, I like The Last of Us. Fucked up that we're getting this other game or we're not getting this, or man, you're pumped for Ghost of Yote. I'm kind of fucking annoyed. I kind of wish it was Ghost of Tsushima 2. Like, these are just normal conversations that I would have.
You should get an Xbox. You should try Game Pass.
Exactly.
Like, these are normal conversations.
But like
the way
this other shit where these dudes, they come out here and they think that they're gonna fucking be crazy disrespectful and like put out, like, say crazy shit is
and listen, this is the thing. I've never been like, I don't speak from a place of anger when I'm talking, even if my tone changes. It's just my tone, right? When I'm saying something, or I'm caught off guard by the stupidity level, or the brainless shit. But I promise you that anything that you have put out there, if I were to retaliate, and you know me, CMoney, if I were to retaliate, you will crawl up on a corner crying. Any of the bullshit that you can put out there and say, thinking that you're going to affect me, if I were to go ahead and get upset about it, you would regret really quickly.
Yeah, that's why they hide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if we got to see them, woo, what a field day we would have after they say some heinous shit.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Oh my gosh. I would emotionally destroy them in seconds. Because you will never be nastier than I can be. Never. No one could be nastier than I can be. If like, and I'm the nicest freaking person, but if you fuck with me, you will find out.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Look, that's the reality of what
anyways, gaming.
So I don't want to keep going into it, but okay. So first of all, I think I missed and I appreciated the homie Ray and Blade pointed out. I think I missed this one. The homie Ray and Blade with that
Thank you so
chat,
much.
man. Appreciate you, my brother. I did not see it, so I apologize, dude. Says I called it from the very start. Scam station. CPU is the same, therefore nothing is going to change. It's a fart in the wind. Remember, you can smell it. Damn. Facts. Very fucking true. Very fucking true, bro. And then he's back with another $5 super chat, man.
Back, baby.
Again, he says, I believe you missed my super chat. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Says, for everyone hyping up PlayStation 5 Pro, deep inside, they're crying. Case in point, Refudge, always crying poems all day.
That's wild, though. It's true. They freaking they're so heartbroken. They have to let it out somehow, some way. And their idea of that is to just throw a tantrum and say some stupid shit. I still laugh about that video, that clip with Reforge, and he was just like, who yo, that shit was hilarious.
It was great.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Yeah. It was wonderful. It was wonderful for sure. All right, let me take my new timestamp because clearly, we have no respect for these stamps. Write it down and then just change it completely. Okay, so second topic. Okay. We knew about this a long time ago. This is nothing new, but it is now getting to the point where it's close, and I'm talking about the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the remake that is happening. We have some information on the timing. I'm very excited. Let's go over here, and Nate the Hate put out some information. Now, to be clear, I know people have biases on rumors, right? Again, I always made it clear, I love fun rumors. I love rumors that are exciting, things that can be exciting to us, right? So whether it's true or not, and whoever's doing it, I don't give a shit. If it's a fun rumor, I want to talk about it. And this is the rumor here. Now, Oblivion is not the rumor. Oblivion is known to be happening, right? We know that was leaked by Bethesda a while ago. But Nate the Hate says earlier this month or next month, release is likely to be sooner than the original June target, but still working to get details on an updated release date. That was what he answered to this Walrus dude. But then he quote tweeted his response with another a few days later. It says a quick update on the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion announcement and release timing. As plans stand, both the release and reveal are targeting next month.
Oh,
the gap between the reveal and release will be minimal. A shadow drop is possible. So this is the thing. Okay.
Do tell.
In April,
yes,
there is I'm gonna check real quick. There is an event that is happening.
Okay.
And it's related. I'm trying to I'm trying to see what the hell the name. What the fuck is it? What the hell is it called? EGS Online, right?
I see what you're typing, but
you know what I'm talking about, right? EGS, the online version of Yo, why am I blanking on the name? Skyrim. What's the name of the people? Why does it place out? No, Elder Scrolls Online Direct. That's what it is. That's what I was trying to find. I don't know why I started fucking blanking on the name. Elder Scrolls.
Golden says ESO.
Yeah, ESO. Trying to see if they have there was a post about it. I'm trying to fucking pull it up, but apparently they're trying to be bitches about it. Let's try this one. Direct. Come on. No. Nope. Okay, cool. Great. Thank you. I can't find it. That's fucked up. I wanted to see the actual thing, but no, it's right here. It's right here.
Oh, April 10th.
I found it. Okay. So you guys can see it, right? All right, cool. Says the Elder Scrolls Online ESO Direct, April 10th, 2025, 3 p.m. Eastern. Tune in to discover what's coming to ESO in 2025. Did we mention Jobs Special Reward? What would you like to see most? Now, this looks unassuming, right? This is just, it's an Elder Scrolls Online event, right? But taking the rumor and then putting it together with this, it just seems like this would be the time, right? It's still Elder Scrolls, even though this is Elder Scrolls Online. I feel like where else would you how can you shadow drop something? You're just gonna put out a post like, hey guys, by the way, here's a trailer. This just dropped today. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be so.
That would be sick.
I feel like you have to do it on an event. I feel like it has to be an event. Now, Amit is bringing up something. He says, I think Xbox will have an April show. That's the only way it makes sense if this rumor is true. Well, I think that it can happen on the ESO live stream. I know you put over here they aren't really for large audiences. So it would be surprising to showcase something that big there. But is it not? Because doesn't Elder Scrolls Online have millions and millions of players?
And even then,
and won't they be the target audience?
I feel like we have big games nonstop though. Like it's getting difficult to place where you can announce something like this. I thought that this was for the summer show, but I mean, this is kind of aligning. Even if it were announced here and then kind of word spread, if it wasn't just dropped on that day. The
only thing about a remake is that although the people who are fans of the franchise would be excited for it, right? Like the people who know Oblivion are gonna be like, oh my god, that's so awesome. It's not really something to do this long drawn out situation. Like, don't show me a trailer now and then be be like, hey, it's dropping in a few months. It's not worth it. Like, there's no reason for it because it's a remake. And
strike while it's hot. Like, look at what we're showing you here. Go play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you figure, Xbox has the beginning of April with South of Midnight. That's the 8th. But I think you can play, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're doing that early access shit, depending. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But 2 days later, dropping Elder Scrolls Online would be crazy. I think that would not work. I gotta be honest with you. So maybe it's shown on the 10th and given a release date of like a few weeks later. Claire Reborn or whatever, Claire Expedition 33 is at the end of the month.
It is. And then
this could be like in the middle of the month.
South of Midnight is on April 8th. Yes. That'll be, we're looking at 2 days later if they actually, like, if they do a shadow drop. But again, it's a remake. So, and there are only so many months in a year where you can go ahead and have put these games. Man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. Remember, May is Doom, right? So it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a lot. Did I say this at, like, is this, man, I think this was me who, like,
what?
This is what I call him outside, like when I'm talking in private. Did I say it like this time? This is what
I love that going forward. He would be known as Refudge.
That's what I. That's what I.
That all the time.
I said it like this.
I don't remember. It was in the heat of the moment.
Must have slipped out. That's what I call him, guys. Now you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know. Nick Kumar says it normally only gets a few thousand views. The June showcase makes more sense to show a trailer for Oblivion Remake, but we'll see, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, these are the rumors. The rumors are April is supposed to be going down. Maybe they're looking at it like it's a different game completely from South of Midnight so that they can coexist. I don't know. I don't know if that's wise right at the, right when it launches to drop another game. But look, I mean, it is what it is. That game is going to be huge if it's a true remake.
Yes. We haven't seen anything, obviously, but I can't wait. So okay, we're looking at a situation where they're going to show it and potentially drop it right away. I feel like, we've heard about it for quite a bit now. And it's like, man, that's going to be crazy. I feel like they're going to show up. They're going to show up correct. It's going to be jaw dropping.
Agreed. So there's a different rumor. Okay. This was Nate the Hate, right? So he's the one who's saying it's going to happen, basically the same month, right? They want it to be a quick turnaround. So there's another rumor on this one. So Pirate Nation put on here that it's called Oblivion Anniversary Remake. It's going to be the anniversary edition. Announcement is going to be April 20th.
420.
And release is June. So first of all, 420 sounds, I don't like, too on the nose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sounds a little like really
a little tricky. Yeah.
420, they're gonna do the announcement. Okay. I mean, if it is, that'll be crazy, but just sounds a little fucking weird. And then release in June. Again, I don't feel like this is like a thing where you want to tell me about it and make me wait too long for it. Like,
I mean, listen, and I do think that they're going to do it right, but I do feel like if it's a situation where it's like, holy crap, look at what they did, right? Then you want to maybe spread that excitement and build that excitement. So only they know what they're showing up with. But again, I mean, the game itself for its time was like breathtaking. So
Agreed.
if they go ahead and put the work in, they've put the work in,
it would be crazy.
it would be insane.
So he has some details here about it as well. So it's on Discord. I guess the leakers have a Discord, or they put this on Discord. It says it's a full remake on Unreal Engine 5 while running on the Creation Engine. Fluidity more like Skyrim rather than Starfield or Fallout, looks better than both. Graphics will be on the level of the Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, which is that remake that they have of that. Which that's pretty wild. Some cut content has been restored and added to the game.
Oh, I love that.
All expansions and DLC are included. Priced at $79.99. No pre-order bonuses. Deluxe edition so it's gonna be $10 more. That sounds, at the base price, that sounds weird.
It does, and it doesn't at the same time, right? Obviously, the work that goes into it, the fact that they're but the fact that they're bringing in
that's $70,
that they're bringing in content that wasn't there to begin with. This is going into Game Pass.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I think that for those, this is.
I don't think a $10 bump is going to make sense to anybody. I don't think anybody's going to say, I'm okay spending $80 on a base game.
Again, it depends on what they're bringing to the table. And I also think that you have to start making it make sense to go ahead and just have Game Pass.
Yeah, but this is still an Xbox game. And Xbox were the last ones to embrace the $70 game. They were doing $60. And they literally pricing like South of Midnight brand new game at like $50 or whatever it is.
But this is why I'm saying, like, it doesn't sound like them to go ahead and start charging more for no reason, right? Music 72 says looks like maybe $79.99 is the deluxe edition. Like,
yeah, but
everything.
Okay, so but that's why would you?
I feel like until, first of all, this is what it costs. We've heard it from them, right? So this is what they're saying that maybe, right?
So maybe, okay. So this whole sentence says priced. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Priced at $79.99, no pre-order bonuses. The deluxe, so deluxe edition includes. So if he put like the deluxe edition, it would sound like more. I assume like this was like a separate.
You saw, yeah, like you thought it ended
like situation. So okay, so it looks like at $79.99. So they're doing a $10 bump for the deluxe edition. Is going to include an art book, soundtrack, and 2 sets inspired by Morrowind and Skyrim. So you'll get 2 sets of
making more sense now.
Armor. If that's for the deluxe, then of course, as long as it's
the art book, soundtrack, yeah.
And I'm also assuming this is a physical edition, because what art book are they talking about? Like a digital art book, which is
no, there's no way that if they're doing an art book and the soundtrack.
Like I think Starfield had a digital art book that you can look at. It's literally like you go into it like a game, but it's by itself, and you just go look at the other stuff. But I don't know. Then it says no mod support plan due to Unreal Engine 5 complications. I know a lot of people were trying to give it shit for not having mod support, but it's literally Unreal Engine 5 on top of Creation Engine, right? So that solves one of the big problems that I had with this whole rumor, was the idea that how the fuck is it going to be Unreal Engine 5 when the Creation Engine is clearly needed to do all the shit that it does. So the fact that it's kind of just running on top, so I guess they're taking the graphics layer and just kind of running it on top of the Creation Engine, or plugging it in somehow. I don't know. We'll see it once it goes down. But fluidity more like Skyrim rather than Starfield and Fallout. So it's a remake, but it's like they're not going too far.
Yeah.
Right. Aesthetically, they're going far, theoretically, but they're not going in and literally like making the movement, more updated to their newer type games. I guess what they don't want to do is maybe make you feel like to just still keep the three branches separate between Starfield, Fallout, and Elder Scrolls, right? So they looks like they want to keep it more in line with Skyrim. So it's still upgraded from Oblivion, but they are, still limiting that, which is fine. I mean, Skyrim obviously is one of the best games that have released, right? And one of my favorite games. So I think that'll be okay. The fact that it's going to look better, so they are using advanced engine, graphics, I'm down for that. Like, that's dope. I mean, this is all good news, right?
Yeah.
All good news. The fact that they're taking shit that was cut, right? And kind of
I like that a lot.
Bringing it in. So you're still going to experience new shit.
New stuff. Yeah, it's going to feel fresh.
Yeah. I'm down with that, man. I'm excited. What do you think, babe? You think this is, how legit do you think this is? Or which one do you think is more legit? Do you think this one is closer to it with the April 20th announcement?
The April 20th is tricky. I have to say it all depends. Again, you didn't think that this was going to be, you didn't think this was real because of the engine, Unreal Engine 5, right? To switch the engine for the remake. So I feel like if they went to as far as switching the engine and trying to like make it a certain way, this remake is going to be pretty spectacular. The efforts are there, and they're making changes to go ahead and make sure it suits a certain the what they're trying to do. So that's a big deal. I love the fact that they're taking content that didn't make it to the first one and they're adding it in. That's going to be freaking amazing. It's going to go ahead and not only are you visually experiencing the game differently, you're also going to go ahead and have new tones from the story incorporated into the game. That's going to be great. I don't know how I feel about the 420 situation. It just, I don't know why it doesn't, that particular date sounds a little whatever to me. The fact that there is a show on April 10th though, and the announcement is kind of like rumored to be in around that time. It kind of aligns, right? When you think about it, I don't know that they're going to shadow drop because I feel like you want to give it, if you have things to show that are going to hype up the crowd and it's going to be pretty special, I feel like you wait a little bit. You give it some time to fluff up and circulate. Would it be great? I thought this was going to be, honestly, my personal opinion, I thought it was the summer show, right? So I thought that would be the time when they were going to go ahead and do this. But I do understand also that they have a lot of big games and a lot of big things going on this year. So everything is going to be impactful, and you can only hold so many things because the summer showcase is going to be crazy.
So I see over here that Amit says that Indiana Jones. So he says, also keep in mind, Xbox is dropping Indiana Jones and Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation 5 in April. So another reason why also dropping Oblivion Remake in April makes no sense. So I don't remember seeing anything official from that. So this is like it leaked out, like people have leaked out the Indiana Jones.
The Indiana Jones, yeah. I thought we didn't have a date for it.
So I just did some quick looking.
Like quick search.
And it does look like, people are running with it. Forbes has the thing, says Indiana Jones hits 4 million players and PlayStation 5 expansion is coming soon. Indiana Jones Great Circle has been one of the biggest hits. Hold on. It was in there. Okay. Now the next step appears to be the anticipated PlayStation 5 release. The game is expected to release.
We're not seeing what you're seeing, FYI.
Okay, yeah, because I'm not moving the other thing, but the game is expected to release on April 17th. Thanks to an ESRB leak unearthed by Bill Kuhn at Deal Labs. So after the leak surfaced, speculation suggests pre-orders for the new Indiana Jones game might begin later this month, more specifically on March 25th.
That's right around the corner.
So I mean, so this has not been confirmed, right? This is just it was just a leak, right? So I'm not saying it's not going to happen there, but I was just trying, because I feel like I would have seen the notification, from Bethesda or somebody.
Yeah,
that
like an official situation.
Official release
yes,
date,
Amit Kumar says
crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that he thinks he says, I think the Indiana Jones date was a leak, not official.
Gotcha. Okay.
Obviously the Forza is an official situation. Ray, what's good? Thank you for being here. Says maybe the announcement is April 10th and the release date is April 20th. Get high on some Oblivion.
So merge
LOL.
both rumors.
I like that.
April
Okay,
10th, so 20th release.
What do we have coming out in April?
It's just South of Midnight in the beginning, the 8th.
Yes.
And then Expedition 33.
Yes, and Expedition 33 is going to PlayStation.
That's releasing everywhere. It's just going to Game Pass.
Exactly. But we're getting it in Game Pass. I'm just so
first party,
maybe yes.
There's nothing else after
South of Midnight.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though these are older games, for us, obviously, Forza is coming out on April 28th, and it's a 4-year-old game. If Indiana Jones is also coming out in April, obviously, Expedition 33 is coming out on all platforms. I think I'm with April then. The idea of them having, and this is why, the idea maybe of them having 2 games going on PlayStation in April, essentially 3 if we're including Expedition 33, and we're getting 2 going into Game Pass, right? South of Midnight and Expedition 33, maybe they want to level out the field, right? To go ahead and have Oblivion drop in April.
So that would be maybe it would go into Game Pass.
Yes.
But it's also going to release everywhere.
Exactly. But it will still be like, okay, bet. You know what I mean?
Another game in the Game Pass.
It'll be another.
I mean, if first party is only in the beginning, so I can see it taking up a later slot. Like as cool as Expedition 33 is still not a first party game. So
Agree.
If they want to drop a first party game, they can do it. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I like that kind of blend, the 10th and the 20th.
Yeah.
Give us a little here.
Shout out to Ray.
Do it there.
We digging it.
Good work.
Let's go.
I feel that. All right. Cool, man. Cool. Well, that was the bars on Oblivion. And we're just gonna very briefly hop into the last thing, because we talked about it a little bit, but the last topic is going to be just the God of War. We're going to be talking about the God of War anniversary, where they all believed, and we all believed, that there might be a trilogy in the works that would have been released for the anniversary, right? So doesn't seem to be happening. So if I go here, share this. So Wario64 made a post here. It says God of War 20th anniversary merch and God of War Ragnarok Dark Odyssey collection in-game update announced. Merch includes God of War 20th anniversary retrospective, fan gamer Jomargadon, whatever the fuck, plush, lace vinyl collection, and insert coin 20th anniversary t-shirt collection. Okay. So if we go in, right, and we take a look, celebrate God of War 20th anniversary with God of War Ragnarok Dark Odyssey Collection. Now, that may sound like they're remaking the 3 games in the God of War Ragnarok engine.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe as some type of cool, way of showing it updated. Let's see what they say here. The festivities also include new 20th anniversary merch, a fan kit, and more. On March 22nd, God of War will officially reach its 20th anniversary, which I think we can agree that if there was a trilogy that was being made,
this will be the perfect
the
time.
day to go ahead and drop it, right?
Yes.
So back in 2005, when the first God of War released, no one at Santa Monica Studio anticipated the success the series would have. Every creative endeavor carries the hopes of those who shaped it, that they might be able to create legacy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. As we reflect back on the past 2 decades of God of War, we want to celebrate this milestone with you by sharing the exciting things that we have planned leading up to the anniversary. Okay, you ready? I think this is where the rumor started, this right here. It says, Dark Odyssey Collection in-game update for God of War Ragnarok. Released Thursday, March 20th. As a gift to everyone who owns God of War Ragnarok, on March 20th, we will be releasing an update for all players on PlayStation and PC that includes the Dark Odyssey Collection at no additional cost.
Okay.
Inspired by the working name of God of War and the 2005 and the skin that originally appeared in God of War 2 as a reward for beating the game on God mode difficulty. We are bringing the classic black and gold theme for the 20th anniversary.
Wow.
Once the update is live, you'll be able to access the collection below from any lost items chest in the base game or automatically while in Valhalla. And if you look, there's the old game on the left and the Ragnarok on the right.
Which could have led anyone to believe
that this was a remake that was happening.
Oh,
that's wild.
That's painful.
That's wild.
Okay, let's continue. So this is free.
This is a free update.
Okay.
The Dark Odyssey armor and appearance for Kratos. You'll get the Dark Odyssey Kratos appearance and Dark Odyssey armor set for Kratos, the Dark Odyssey breastplate, the bracers, and the belts.
So where are they making money?
And then they have some clothes for Freya and the loser. So you get the Dark Odyssey vestment for the loser and a witch frock for Freya. And then some of the weapons are going to be done, right? So you'll be able to have some new looking version of the weapons, right? The Leviathan axe, Blades of Chaos, and the spear all have a Dark Odyssey skin. And then obviously the same thing with the shield, right? This is the wait, but hold on. Please note the weapon appearances are made for the fully upgraded version of each weapon and will only be available for use upon reaching that upgrade. So basically, if you say to yourself, yo, that skin looks dope, I want to go ahead and have all this shit on my weapons, and you go to start to play the game, you're going to still be playing with the basic shit all the way until you finish upgrading each weapon. That's wild.
And then you get to go ahead and enjoy it. It's crazy, that engagement. They're looking for people to hop back in and say, okay, well, with the new skins, let me see if I can unlock, and maybe they'll have people in there playing for a while.
Dude, they don't just give it to you.
The thirst is real. Crazy. That's wild. Man, so they can't win.
So it's crazy. They're gonna edit appearance for weapon and shield attachments. They will add the ability to use the edit appearance feature on those components of Kratos' arsenal, and you'll be able to pick whatever visual suits your look with the functionality you want for your build. Okay, that's it. That's the update. That's the actual game related. Then you have a 20th anniversary fan kit.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. So everything that we talked about is obviously you're getting the skin for free, and you can work up to the weapons. Those are
shield,
free as well.
Okay, so it's all free.
Okay.
Okay, but obviously the weapons you have to play all the way through, which is
well, that's what that's their W, right? They have you in there engaging in the game.
They're trying to get those engagement hours up. Jesus Christ. 20th anniversary fan kit, right? So God of War 20th anniversary fan kit. Understand, I can't believe that this is even a fucking thing. On March 14th today, don the black and gold anniversary theme with our latest fan kit with something for every platform. You can celebrate 20 years in style no matter where you go. It's a free anniversary themed social media asset collection, including banners, icons, desktop, mobile, wallpapers. What the fuck? Anniversary themed items added to the Steam Point Shop for PC players. Free anniversary themed PlayStation Network avatar available for everyone.
So they're just pimping them out.
Yeah. It's
pimping out the
big,
game.
It's
just
a big
get kind of refresh, go on social media, share it, let people remind people that this game exists. Market it for us.
Yeah, that's a problem. 20th anniversary gallery nucleus exhibition. Live dates Saturday, March 15th, Sunday to March 23rd. So this just started this weekend till next weekend.
Okay.
In partnership with Gallery Nucleus in Los Angeles, California, we're thrilled to bring this collaboration to fans, featuring a collection of new artwork inspired by the past 20 years of God of War, including current and former Santa Monica studio developers, concept art from the games, and unique memorabilia. This exhibition is a celebration of legacy through art. We're happy to share one of the pieces that will be featured there from current Santa Monica studio associate art director Della Longfish. So,
okay,
a picture.
Okay.
A drawn picture of artwork that they just made.
They couldn't make something else.
Jesus Christ, the things that get so, babe, we should book a flight.
Yeah.
I'm
going to pass on that.
The showcase. Let's go to the Gallery Nucleus.
Yeah. And go see this monstrosity.
Why wouldn't it make sense to just put this shit out to people and not make them go to the fucking Los Angeles fucking gallery?
Is this the picture?
Yeah, that's the picture.
What the hell do I need to go see it for?
No, it's not just that one. There's other
ones.
Things,
I mean, if this is any indication of what we're gonna be seeing, I think I'm gonna save my change.
Come on, man. This is fucking crazy. 20th anniversary merch. For the anniversary, we've been hard at work with a group of fantastic partners to bring you a whole wide range of merch that celebrates the long history of the series. All throughout next week, our friends will be rolling out either orders or pre-orders for the following items, so make sure you keep an eye on their pages for details. 20th anniversary retrospective, Monday, March 17th. What is this? Journey alongside Kratos' mortal creators with a 2-volume retrospective book set chronicling the 20-year development of the God of War series. Okay, well, that's a dramatic way to say it. 20-year development? Yeah. No, dog, it's 20 years worth of games that you really, come on, man. Don't be crazy. Featuring interviews from key developers, the God of War 20th anniversary retrospective set brings together stories, insights, and art, capturing an intimate behind-the-scenes look into how the games came to be. Cook and Becker 20th anniversary print collection. So these are the same people who are doing the South of Midnight vinyl and all that shit.
Yes.
So that's going to be a chance to work with Cook and Becker in creating a set of new art prints focusing on key installments in the franchise. The first 2 pieces are by artist Ali Hoff, who has captured God of War 2005 and God of War 2018 with his amazingly beautiful style. Here's a sneak peek. That's the fucking picture.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing, PlayStation? What?
Come on.
Okay. Man. All right.
Come on, man.
I'm not here to knock it, but I'm knocking it.
Jesus Christ. And you get 20% off on select God of War merch. And then the plush Franmore, whatever. This shit. Fan gamers making the plush of, I guess, the snake.
A freaking snake.
Yeah. It looks like a Pokemon.
It does.
Okay, it looks like a Pokemon here.
It's funny because before you said it, I thought, what the?
So what? Just wrapped up. 67 inches.
So 19 inches of Venom, 67 inches of Snake.
You know, some ponies are gonna take.
Oh yeah, for sure. To ride it.
The end of this tail. Do some hairspray on it or some shit to get it nice and hard.
Sip it up.
Oh my god, that's a fucking.
problem. Man.
The giant plush doubles as a puppet with a hidden sleeve behind his head, so you can reenact.
You know they're gonna use that hidden sleeve. Yo, what a setup! What a setup! You can use the hidden sleeve while you blow on the controller after you've hardened the tail and use it on the other end. This is a circus,
so you can
bro.
reenact his fateful meeting with Kratos and Atreus.
That's wild. This is crazy.
This extra soft version also has a magnetized tongue with a little Leviathan X that can be kept safe inside his mouth or removed if you find someone worthy enough to use it.
But this oh, that poor snake. That poor snake is gonna go through it.
It says Laced Vinyl's 20th anniversary collection.
Yo,
there's a vinyl. We have partnered with Lace Records to create a truly gargantuan 13-disc limited edition vinyl set spanning God of War 2005 to God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, a collection worthy of not just one pantheon but two. In addition to this box set, we're bringing the soundtracks of the Greek saga to vinyl for the first time ever. You can pick up limited edition double LP sets for God of War 2005, God of War 2, God of War 3. Insert coin 20th anniversary t-shirt collection. God damn.
Jeez, holy crap.
Shit. They're literally detailing this shit line for line, bro.
Yo, they are thirsty.
20th anniversary sales. PlayStation Plus members, God of War Ragnarok is now on the game catalog for PlayStation Plus Premium and extra members at no additional cost. The first one is also in the extra and premium members. God of War 3 Remastered is part of the catalogs. God of War 3 Remastered. There it is. They're putting in the classic catalog for premium members. And PC, God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok are on sale to March 20th. Head to Steam or Epic Game Store. Thank you for 20 years. On behalf of everyone at Sony Santa Monica, we're immeasurably grateful to have had the chance to build the legacy of the series with and for you, the fans of God of War God of War. As we approach the official anniversary next week on March 2022, God damn it, March 22nd, we'd love for you to join the celebration in-game with the Dark Ozzy collection on social media with our community activities and with our partners as they roll out a ton of amazing merch. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. We hope you'll stay with us for many years to come.
Okay, I feel like, so the vinyl.
So this is the much rumored
collection. Yep, the remaster collection. Honestly, listen, the vinyl, that's cool. Vinyls are in right now. The t-shirts, I feel like they could have just added that to their PlayStation store. Not a big deal. The damn snake, man, that's crazy. That's hilarious to me. I can think of so many ways that these developers are going to use that. But man, what a slap to the face. I thought that maybe they were going to charge for the skin and, you know, the weapons, and you can have access to them right away, and then we're going to try to get people to kind of build up and buy that real quick, and then maybe it wasn't all dead and gone, and you know the collection was going to just be announced later so people will invest the money. But what better way to hype up those t-shirts and the snake and all this other crap than to go ahead and actually have the game collection, right? And be able to give that to them. I have to say, if it was a remaster and not a remake, this is almost a good thing. right? It's a good thing that they're not gonna go ahead and have a remake of these games. I think if they were gonna show up, they needed to show up right with a remake and really jazz it up. And apparently that's not what they were going to do anyways. But none of it, not even the remake, not even the remaster, none of it was going to happen.
I don't know if it's not. See, I don't. That's why I put the title the way it was. I don't know that they were not working on a trilogy.
You think they stopped it?
I think they canceled it.
Okay.
I think they canceled it. I think they were working on it, and I think they started putting some numbers together as what it's actually going to do. And it's clear PlayStation is not in the remake business. They're in the remaster business. The one remake they did theoretically was Until Dawn. And, you know, we all saw what happened there. No one showed up for it. And as much as you may think us old heads are looking at God of War like, oh shit, the trilogy remade in today's like graphics, that would be crazy. Remember the world of what the original trilogy was. It was not a, you know, kind to women and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it was out there. Maybe they looked at it and said this will not do well out
today's
there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's possible. What it was.
That's possible.
I feel like
so you think that they actually took the time and said, okay, maybe this will be a cool idea, and then when they've forgotten what this game was and kind of went back in and said, this is not. Well, they're not going to like
Until
this.
Dawn could have spooked them too. Like Until Dawn could have been like a wake up call.
Oh, a wake up. Yeah. I mean,
like
listen.
Nobody necessarily cares for these things.
I think everything that's been taking place has been a wake up call, and that's why they keep canceling all these games. You don't invest and have these so-called great ideas and then say, you know what, we're going to tap out here. There were a lot of games that were canceled that they kind of got on a hype and got carried away, and they kind of faced the ways in which they were heading and decided to just pull it out. And I think that maybe some of them could have stuck around. Maybe they're afraid. I mean, who wouldn't be when you spend $400 million on freaking Concord and the shit is dead? How do you say this is the one that's going to make it? It was a rough 2024. Like, as covered up as it was a rough one.
I could imagine the remake having people debating on, do we change certain story elements? Do we change certain things? And then all of a sudden,
money, baby.
You got to realize that's all going to cost extra, right? So it goes from a relatively cheap, you know, remake to all of a sudden now you have to cut things and move things and see if you can make it work.
And what can you add in to go ahead and change it? And why was this cut out? You might get the people that, you know, are going to go ahead and have a problem with the fact that some of the story was taken out.
Listen, I look at the fact that they had that Kratos with the skin, right? I feel like that just that one there, I think that was what they were doing. Like, see, that he was from the game. Like, they already had his skin ready to go.
Yeah.
They were going to have you going. And they were like,
no, not today,
nah, we're good.
Damn.
We're good.
They can't seem to get a W, man. This would have been a good thing. Not remaster. I think remaking these three games.
Be a remake.
Yes, that would have been great. I think this would have been a perfect time to do it on the 20th anniversary. They got the 30th anniversary freaking PlayStation out there. This would have been perfect to not have to invest as much and still, you know, do something that would be legendary, right? But man, you don't show up with a plushie, guys.
Yo, it's a 67-inch.
That's crazy,
plushie, bro. That's definitely going to end up on Pornhub.
With a hole.
Definitely going to end up on Pornhub. People are going to find a way to harden that shit.
Harden the end.
Yep, that's it.
Use the pocket. The mouth has a magnet in it.
People are gonna these ponies gonna start putting magnet shit on their stuff.
You're gonna have some gallopers
surgeries created
at the hospital with a snake attached to them.
Oops, I can't get it off, Doc.
Did you let the hairspray fully dry? Can you imagine if it gets stuck up
the
there?
Ponies walked in into the fucking with a tail and shit. Doc was like, "What the fuck did you do?"
Too much hairspray, and it's too deep.
It got soft inside of the skin.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, yo!
Oh man!
Oh my god! That's
wow.
Hilarious.
That would be fun to see, though.
Yeah.
Or to hear about, actually.
Yeah, that is bound to happen.
Yeah,
bound to happen. Somewhere, somehow, somebody will do it. Let me get the Hobie. Do you K now? The broke boy inside with that $2 super chat says, so a first party art show and a concert. Wow. Jesus. God damn. They literally would do anything to not fucking make anything new.
Any games,
anything, yo. Nothing.
So yeah.
You tell me this is not the fucking opportune time. Like, if you're gonna bring it back, you're not gonna make it for the 20th anniversary. Come on, man. That's crazy. Listen,
that should have been ready to go.
Maybe there's gonna be a big surprise on the 20th, and it's just gonna shadow drop. There's like a 1% chance that maybe that can happen, and they're just saving it. But it's so unlikely based off of everything they're doing. It looks like they literally just spent time putting it into Ragnarok. Like, I feel like they wouldn't put it into Ragnarok at all if it was going to be a separate thing that they were doing. So, yeah, this is not the luck. What happened?
Purple Berry, what's up, baby? How are you, my love? She says,
what did I walk into?
What did I walk into? Yeah. It's a plushie. A plushie.
A 67-inch plushie. That's just no bueno. We do have the Hobie. Dan Lazaro in the building, man. Thank you so much.
Was good.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I did see your correction as well. So he says all of PlayStation art is lazy and passionless.
Absolutely.
True.
That's crazy.
100%, man. 100%.
Here they go. Fly over, check these art pieces out, and look at what they put out there. Nothing that makes you say, let me hop on a freaking plane or let me go and see it. I wouldn't even check it out if it was right around the corner. Like, is that bad? Like, from what we're seeing, I don't know. It's uninspiring.
Ooh, I like that. I like this. Gold Star. What's up,
Gold Star, what's good, baby?
Says, PlayStation is gimmicky in a time when players are more finicky.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
First of all, you got the rhyming down.
Yeah.
So I take that. And
check.
Yeah. They are fucking gimmicky little fuckers now when people don't want the shit. Like, as much as you see the ponies talking the shit, we see the numbers in the background. Nobody's supporting them. Like, people are not like supporting these ideas that these people are doing. Like,
I mean, how could you though? How could you? Just the direction in which gaming is going. They had it somewhat figured out, and then they went ahead and they decided to focus on just one thing, right? They dropped everything else for, these cinematics, and nothing else will do. So that kind of shaved them down. A lot of their stuff they rely on on third parties, other platforms, or other developers to go ahead and bring things to the table for them. It's funny because Xbox ultimately found a way around the fact that they were money hatting all these games. And when that's no longer the power, and these third parties have kind of become weak, and that's what you relied on, what do you have left?
Agreed.
Man, it's
agreed 100%.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
Agreed 100%.
It was long ago when we said this is going to be difficult to figure out and they're going to need a sugar daddy, but now we're like far in, a lot of money lost, a lot of games canceled. What is left to do?
Like, again, man, we've said it in the past, but like we just kind of brought it up again when we were talking about Ubisoft, but like there's no saving this situation, bro. There's no saving it.
No.
Like there's nothing that can happen. Like this is all ridiculous, to be honest with you. Like the fact that this is like legitimately they thought that this is a banger. Let's celebrate God of War with a skin. Here's some skins.
Go back and play the latest.
They're so desperate for you to go back and play Ragnarok.
Exactly.
That's why they didn't do the trilogy. That also, you know what? Add on top of what I said with Until Dawn, the fact that God of War Ragnarok didn't sell for shit in comparison to the first one probably spooked them and said, oh man, we come out with another God of War, is going to sell even less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is also a very real problem that they looked at. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, at this point, they're just hoping people will go back and maybe play something that's already there that they don't need to invest in, and you know, adding the skins and maybe the weapons. And it's crazy because at least give them one of the new weapons to go play around with, right? And
it's so
then
stupid
it is like, it's like, okay, well, now we need you to spend.
Amit, appreciate you, fam.
You know, man, what's good, baby? To spend however long going ahead and trying to unlock these things to maybe enjoy them. By the time you're sick of the game, you may unlock one of these weapons, and then what? Then what?
Facts.
I don't know.
Facts.
Messy.
Agreed. The other thing says, at least Ubisoft are still making games. Sony's making art. That's
a good point.
That's not even like good art. You know what I'm saying? It's like hobo art. Hey, let's go to the kindergarten class and tell them to draw Kratos and Atreus.
Let's see what happens.
Let's go. Done. Come to LA to watch. Like, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, y'all. Get out of here. Listen,
it's abstract.
We gotta go ahead and number one, guys, thank you so much. We're gonna rock out of here.
Thank you, guys.
I think we covered it, but I do have to hit this button right here.
Let's freaking go.
Our homie Queen Witch not only became a member, but she has gone ahead and become an On Point Elite member.
Thank you so much.
On Point Elite member, Queen Witch. Thank you so much. Y'all know what to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat.
Yes.
Welcome our newest member, our homie Queen Witch in the building. Our newest elite member.
Yes.
Go ahead and edit it right now.
Let's go.
Put it, make sure it's in the show. So let me do this here. Then I'm gonna go here. Do Queen.
That's so dope. Thank you so much.
Dunzo. All right. Officially on the ticker. Thank you so much, Queen Witch. We appreciate you. You're awesome. Shout out to the homie Dark Angelic as well. Hubby.
Let's go. Thank you.
We do have the homie Be Nice in the building. Thank you, my brother.
Be Nice. What's up?
Which says with Xbox implementing Play Everywhere. I love that. Instead of Play Anywhere, Play Everywhere.
Everywhere.
It'll be a big W if they use quick resume tech in cloud gaming. Be Nice. Honestly, I feel like that's the next thing. They have said, they've gone on record and they said that that's something that they are looking into and working on. How long is that going to be? I don't know. Is that going to be something now, or is that going to be something going into the next generation? Maybe. We don't know. But that would be a huge, huge W. But that being said, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate you guys.
Happy Sunday.
Duke says concerts and controller. I feel like that's a song. I feel like that's a song right there.
Concerts and controller. Concerts and controller.
That's it. That's gonna be their theme song.
And the pisser in the background.
Yes.
But listen, Duke, they can't even get the art right on the freaking controllers. That Last of Us controller looked ass.
Facts.
Man, the symbols, really? I thought it was the picture.
Oh, the Last of Us.
Yes, man. What are you doing?
It was Doodle.
Come on, man. Do one thing.
Doodle.
Do one thing and do it right. And then move on to the next one.
Facts. Agreed. Well, guys, again, thank y'all so much for rocking out with us,
man.
Appreciate you spending your Sunday morning / early afternoon with us. You guys are the shit. Remember, we will be back Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then, the rest of the week should be fine. Thursday, Friday, we'll be back. The only thing for sure is that next Sunday, we will not be having Morning Quest.
No. Next Sunday's on Crocs.
or the other show on Saturday for next week. But
hashtag Croc money.
Hashtag Croc money. Maybe something Saturday night. We'll see. I don't know. It might be tight.
It's gonna be a tight weekend.
Yeah, tight weekend. But guys, thank y'all so much. Appreciate each and every one. Shout out to everyone who super chatted. You guys are the shit. Thank you guys so very, very much. Shout out to everyone who went ahead and either became a member or upgraded their membership. That's right. Actually, both. Music 72 upgraded to Elite this episode. Appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you. Shout out to
means a lot. And of course, Queen Witch finally joined us as an Elite member. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. So Dark Angelic and Queen Witch are officially the second best couple on YouTube. That's what Dark Angelic said.
Let's
Queen
go.
Witch are now the second best couple on this channel. Listen,
get it.
You guys are the shit.
Thank you
so much. We do appreciate y'all. So thank you so much, guys.
Happy Sunday, you guys.
Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your day.
A great rest of the day.
And man, we appreciate y'all. Shout out to the first 3 people who were in here today. We had the homie, E Ranks.
Yes, first.
Who was second?
I want to say Coach?
I know Anthony Sanchez.
No,
was
he
number
was third.
3.
Coach?
No, was it Coach?
I feel like it was. Yeah, because Music said to Coach that E ranks, and I said, "Oh, you went for attack first place." Coach was in second place. Yeah, it was Coach. It was Coach. Yes. Look, I'm getting backed. Let's go.
Let me see.
Thank you, Music.
Coach
yes,
second.
It was Coach.
Okay. Cool.
Anthony Sanchez third.
Coach. That's right.
Yep.
So shout out to
Coach.
The homie E Ranks for being number 1. Shout out to Coach for being number. Coach could have be number 2.
Thank
Another
you.
one of our Elite members. Appreciate you.
Yes.
And shout out to Anthony Sanchez running our top 3. We appreciate you guys. You guys are the shit. With that, we're gonna go ahead and end the show the way we end every single show. Doodle.
Yes.
We're done.
We are.
Until next time.
You're intruding.
You're intruding.